My brain turned off like the second they actually started talking about real magic. I was like, oh no, what have I started?
Okay. I'll stop. Anyway, just a lot of drama. In the card game spectrum. This is all getting cut in the VOD. Don't worry. Rage, cut this all. Rage, cut this all. I love you. Thank you so much for editing.
I mean, we haven't even started yet. I would hope they would cut this.
We need like a very like a beep sound where we're like, okay, we cut it here.
They'll know.
We need a clapper.
There's just gonna be this whole conversation I have in the VOD, and Rage is just gonna be like, okay, cutting all this.
Cutting all this fluff.
None of this is getting in. Last we left off, the All-Seeing Eyes investigations had recently finished their fight with Delilah. Oh, Delia. I don't know why I said Delilah.
Hey there, Delilah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Had recently finished their fight with Delia, and we're now prepping for the their eventual raid on the Falzoni villa. Is it Falzoni? Let me double check the names.
It sounds right.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, Falzoni is correct.
Yeah, they did some scouting, approached the police, and requested for help and backup in this raid. And the police insisted that, like, if you provide ample proof that a raid needs to be done, they can get a warrant out for you all and assist you in this confrontation.
I see.
With that said, we're going to go ahead and do a quick roll to see.
The recap roll.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a 1.
That is a 1. So that would be Dante. Not Dante. Detective Lane.
Oh boy. Okay.
So in character, could you give us a?
It's been a month.
Yeah, I know. That's why I did a little thing too.
Can I pass this on? I've done the recap a couple times.
Yeah, you have. I think you've done it once. I think you and what's the word I'm looking for? Sibber has done. I guess everyone but Dante has done one so far.
Yeah,
I think
let's
Sibber
give Dante one.
Yeah, Dante.
So it's my turn. Okay.
Yeah.
So recap from the perspective of my character, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So after the concerning exchange with Honeylip and the troubling fight with Delia, we went around and decided to scout out the Falzoni Villa. After some trouble with the guards, but not that much, we got up and managed to get a look around the place after, we'll say, taking care of that guard.
Yeah,
And
there was no trouble.
Upon seeing some of the Falzoni's personal guards, we decided it would be better to get out of there, and got into an altercation with a different set of guards at the front gate. Luckily, they didn't have any ambrosia on them, so we took care of them pretty quickly. And now we're prepping for the party.
Sounds about right to me.
Chaos.
You've also
Chaos.
the chaos of the guards was certainly a thing that
Whilst I
happened.
was getting stuff done, everybody else was just
Oh.
like,
You
what are we doing?
you also all stopped at at Delia's personal hideout at the aquarium. Yeah, and you all managed to find some papers there. Basically, the dealing of ambrosia, some the ledger. You also have the ledger from Honeylip's hideout, where it shows all the extortation of Miller Square, and all that good stuff. So, we sort of like the camera fades in on the All Seeing Eyes Investigations Office. Your evidence that you have on your table, couple ideas on like one lane of avenue to go to help for a raid,
Hey,
and yeah.
Okay, so
Right.
we got the cops helping us.
Possibly, yeah. You can go.
I did send them evidence, and I don't remember if I got that far.
We'll say I don't. Yeah, we'll say that you like sent the evidence over,
I think I did after the shark place.
Yeah.
I believe we did.
and so I would say let me find their name. Captain Shihan. Sort of like you'll get a call at your desk, and you pick it up, like the little rotary phone over there ringing, and you hear her voice over the phone say, "Good afternoon, Lane.
Good afternoon, Captain.
I've received your I guess this would be the evidence on the on the Falcone villa."
That would be right.
Oh, Falzoni, not Falcone.
Yep.
On the Falzoni villa.
Al Capone.
Al Capone. Well then, this is
Can I expect a raid? Anybody helping?
due to the fact of your reports on how you say
Corruption?
my dirty cops. The number of people that I have capable of doing a raid is significantly less. But we'll get a warrant out, and I should be able to give you maybe 1 or 2 trucks.
That's all we need.
All right?
I prefer to have clean cops on my side than people who would shoot me in the back.
I understand. So, I assume this their charity ball is when we'll be doing this.
That'd be right.
Very well.
Me and my people are going to be in there too, but doing more investigating than arresting.
Understand. Very well then. We'll see you outside the corded community on the night of the party.
I'll see you there. Thank you so much. Happy to work with you. And then I hang up the phone.
The phone's hung up. You have at least one group of individuals to assist you. If there any other prep that you would all like to do.
Super needs to get ropes and stuff for his tree plan. Nothing but fence.
Is it possible
Okay.
to do a downtime to unburn tags?
Yes, I would definitely say like when we switch scenes to the raid, there'll be a downtime before then to give you all a chance to unburn tags or focus and prepare.
Okay.
You all could continue to investigate a little, maybe try and find more lines of information or perhaps more allies, or we could just get right into it. It's up to you all.
I mean, we still haven't visited Delia.
I mean, the
Which is a
hospital.
thing that- in the hospital, which is a thing
Is it
that we
worth
wanted
any more?
to do, I think. I mean, we found most of the information that we wanted off of her, but it might be, if we talk to her, we might be able to convince her to come to our side and help with the raid.
I don't see her being on our side very likely.
She seems too much like a.
She literally tried to kill us.
She seems very infatuated with her boss.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Like really loyal.
I'm gonna be straight up and honest with you. I don't. If we go towards her, asking for information, she might get in contact with some of her people, and then they'll be on the watch for us at the charity.
That's
That
fair.
is
Yeah.
perfect.
That might
I think we
ruin
should
out
just leave
for me.
that smoking bullet alone.
Right. I think maybe we could get help from
Sizzling
people. Maybe we could get help from people in town, the people they've wronged. They might be more enthusiastic if they know we're going after them.
Aren't they a bunch of
Oh.
non-magical people? I guess is the best way to say it. None of them have been like
A
hit
bunch
by
of
this
muggles?
mythos.
A bunch
A
of
bunch of
muggles.
muggles. That's
Yeah.
right.
We can have a lame myth.
You've
we can have
stopped
a lame
at
myth moment.
you stopped at like I'd say you stopped at 2 of the shops.
Yeah, we haven't been to all of them.
Yeah, there's
Right,
you
you
stopped at
didn't
the one-stop
stop at,
shop and the
like-
laser pizza, and you
Didn't
looked
stop at
into
the
one
pawn
of the
shop.
yeah. So there are still a couple of shops that
Pawn
you all can
store.
that you all can investigate if you wish to
Don't stop.
and see what's going on there.
I could maybe check in with some of my people and see if they have any new information.
Your people? The colors?
Yeah, my cult.
Do we know that he's in a cult?
The small religious movements.
They have referred
No.
to that they have connections before. I don't believe they've ever just outright
Yeah, yeah.
called it a cult.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like this is the time to confront that. Supern's like, you know, you always say your people, but who are your people?
Quinn just sort of glances over on the couch, just watching the drama.
Yeah, I pull out a cigar from under the desk, or one of my premium ones, and just like light it.
Like we know Lane's people are like the cops, and we know my people is like my grandmama, and we know I forgot characters' names. And we know
Quinn.
Quinn's people. And we know Quinn's people are
Or
like
horses.
rich.
Lions.
Are,
Horses.
Yeah, horses.
Yeah, horses that need tamed.
and Quinn's people are rich people that need to get spanked. So who are your people?
Dante is like flipping through a ledger while you're asking this question. He just looks up and I have connections, eyes around the city.
Are you like a mafia?
With how he dresses, I wouldn't be
No.
surprised.
Okay, you're not a mafia.
Probably not.
Just give me a clue. Like, what kind of connections do you have? Like,
Uh,
if you're not mafia, that's the only thing I can think of.
we could say my people are very devoted.
If only I could do an inside check in this game, I can't.
It's up to you all
What are
whether or
your
not you
offers
believe
for
these
pay?
statements.
Devoted.
I don't believe now is the time for internal conflicts. Get back off the gun,
just-
okay? You can have friends in different places. You have friends in, well, you have your grandmother.
I'm all my spray painting pals, but I'm just curious.
Every man's allowed a secret. And if he doesn't wish to talk
Okay.
about it, he doesn't wish to talk about it.
I'll get off his arms.
Dante just adjusts his tie and continues flipping through his little notebook.
This is like the 1980s. The law of man is still in place. Bro code, it's okay. Keep your work life and your personal life separate. Well, any information you could offer up, Dante, it would be much appreciated. If you could get in contact with your people at whatever convenient time is for you. If you need to use the phone, please ask.
Mm-hmm. He flips through this. He flips through this notebook until he comes across a certain page and like finds a certain section, and then calls up someone. And I think, is there a way that I would get more information than we already have?
It depends depends on what you're looking for. Like, what kind of more information are you trying to glean out of your people, or like glean about these people?
I want to see about what are the recent like goings on and the news in not the villa itself, but like the entire neighborhood that's around there.
Okay. You can go ahead and go ahead, roll me an investigation check with your logos tags.
5 tags.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, logos.
Mm-hmm. So let's do. Yeah, I think only Walls have ears. Applies. To that
helping
one.
hands. Helping hands, I would say.
Yeah, that works too. Okay. Let's double check I don't have any other power tags clicked. Yep, that should be good. So that's investigate.
Yep, investigate.
Hello. There we go.
So a result of 9. Hold on, let me turn off dark mode, because dark mode and City of Mist do not play nice together.
Yeah, they don't do anything. I turned it off a long time ago. I'm like, I can't read any of this.
Like, I always turn it on for
D&D.
For D&D, and then because I'm like, oh, why do I have dark mode turned off? And then I turn it back off for like City of Mist. I'm like, oh my goodness. Anyway, so a 9. So that is a mild success. So you want to know what. So you want to know what is going on at like the villa, kind of like, or like like the community.
The recent news around the villa and the gated community.
10 in the Big Brother villa.
Besides the like the recent death of the patriarch to the Falzoni villa, the news sort of rumors floating around is that like the villa has slowly began to feel more like a ghost house. Obviously, a big house with only like 2 people living in it will always feel a bit empty, and even more so with one. But like, it's now seemed to have this air over it due to after recent days, an individual came to visit the villa after the passing of the patriarch, and what's her name? Let me find their name for you real quick.
Even.
Alessandra Falzoni. The matriarch and now the sole owner of the villa has become much more recluse and distant from the community than what she once was, and those who do see her say that she seems much colder.
Skeletal? I think I have heard this information before.
Yeah, have you? Then there really isn't much else news going on other than that. There's a lot of buzz up for the upcoming charity ball that they do annually. People just wanting to get invited in, but they find that the invite list is very short, and pretty much that.
Better. So they have a very short they have a short list on who is allowed in the villa during the charity gala.
Yes.
So it would probably be a bit harder to sneak in there without a full-on raid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Dante puts the phone back on the hook, and he's like, Well, it seems the event is pretty exclusive. It would be hard to get in without doing the full-on raid.
There's also the potential of sneaking in.
Yes, but it's a short list of guests that are invited, and so sneaking in means a high potential of getting recognized.
Mm-hmm.
What if
I'm going
we
to say this
can-
staff won't be recognized. Doesn't mean we
will
necessarily need to be on the
look
guest
so
list.
cute if we're dressed all like waiters.
As long as you hold yourself with confidence, staff normally get ignored by people at events. I've done it a couple of times when it comes to investigating different locations. Being staff is a lot easier than being a guest.
That is true.
That makes
So-
enough sense.
Maybe we can.
I would like to, I don't know if this is something I can have, Tora,
Mm-hmm.
but since I have probably done stuff like this before, not maybe not for such like, this is just like, I wouldn't say this is like a card or anything, but like, I go over to a drawer and just like open it and there's just a bunch of like fancy like clothes in there or something.
I would say probably not, but there is a pawn shop in Miller Square that you all could probably hit up.
Okay.
Right, we could get outfits there. I'm sure they have like some secondhand stuff.
Mhm.
My other idea was that we break in as plumbers, but this sounds way cooler.
It's plumbers. It's me, Mario. My brother Luigi. And this here's Wario and Waluigi.
my brain was still in Quentin Tarantino land, but that's hilarious. I was just referencing Sibrin's stack of action films that he has on video or something.
So, let's go to the pawn
I'm sure
shop.
no.
All right.
We're going shopping.
Get in, losers. We're going shopping.
Yeah.
You all hop in Quinn's car. Get the soundtrack changed.
playing Madonna really loud.
Yeah, or like Britney Spears toxic, you know.
Yeah.
You go. You make your way to. You make your way to Miller Square. And you find your way over to the one second chance pawnbrokers. As you step in, let me find there it is. Second chance pawnbrokers is just a short dip in the rain away from the square. Inside, you find yourself beset from every direction by dust-gathering memorabilia, antiques, and other personal prized possessions. A long glass counter lines the back, twinkling with precious memories sold by people with no other choice. The soft dingling of the bell rings, and you hear a voice say, "Oh, just 1 second. Give us a moment." And you stepping out from the back are, let me pull them up, these two. This one. That's one of them, and here is the second.
Oh.
Okay.
The guy on the left kind of looks like the guy from Jurassic Park that steals the dinosaur eggs.
The guy on the right Just kiss me. I don't know. The guy on the right looks way more shifty than the guy on the left. Probably the nose, that nose, and the eyebrows. Damn.
They step up to you and they're like, "Hello, we're Dwight and Lyle Wilson. We're the owners and proprietors here at Second Chance Pawnbrokers. How can we help you today?" As they say this,
we're looking.
go ahead.
I was gonna say we're looking for suits.
As you say that, like, where is it?
I guess like waistcoats and slacks.
They nod, and
I'm pretty sure that Dante's normal clothes would work anyways because he's already wearing a suit.
We just put a waistcoat on him. We take the jacket off.
No, not like
Quinn
fancy
just needs a
dressing.
blazer.
If I take off my leather jacket, I'm wearing a suit underneath it, so it's not gonna tie or anything. It's
We
just
need one suit, and it's for Sibra.
Can we have a montage later of everyone helping correct his posture and teaching him how to pray?
my suit is more dirty than anything. I've never like properly like anything that I've ever gotten for it. It's just like this suit has been like I've got one suit and it's this one,
full of bullet
and I've
holes.
worn it for all of my detective stuff.
Full of bullet
If
holes.
only
Smells like
we had
cigars.
representation.
Like brown tea.
It's got like dirt on it. It's got like soot and like different marks, and it's probably got like if like underneath the jacket, and I bet like one of the sleeves has been torn and like sewn back together. And
All right, so you need to sit.
Well, you can write in the then.
With that, like
Also,
Lyle.
that is like brown.
With that, Lyle, the one on the right. Here, let me move the camera a bit for chat so they can see. There we go. With that, Lyle, the one on the right, says to like he motions to Dwight and says like, "See if we can find some suits in the back for these people." As they do so, Lyle, the sort of leans in and he. You watch as he like pulls up like a sort of incense burner and like lights it as like this like sort of like smell. Go
I
ahead.
just had a realization. This place is like the first. This is the first place we were going to check for like cash advance for like. This what didn't we think originally like when we came here in the first session that these people might be the
Yeah.
people who were like loaning money originally?
Yeah.
Yeah, it says quick loan.
It says quick loan. And cash
So
advance
we might
and
need to be a bit suspicious of these people.
Nah, I'm sure they're fine.
He lights a. Go ahead.
You go ahead.
He lights an incense as a incense, and like it sort of like fills the air with a heavy sort of like smell as he sort of like looks you all up and down, and he says like, "I think I recognize you all. You're that new investigation agency that's popped up,
Ooh, he knows too much.
walking around. I've seen you coming through this place. So what are you looking for?"
Your mom.
Suit.
he laughs like, "Oh man, if you can find her, you'd be really good at your job."
Can Quinn just sort of go like, what scent's that? You know, it kind of smells quite nice.
He sort of like a sort of oak finish, like one that would you would put on a nice puppet.
I see.
As he's like sort of like looks you all up and down. He's like, "That's a nice badge you got there, investigator." He points to you, Detective Lane.
Oh,
But-
I don't keep that out.
No. Oh, you don't? Okay.
No, I pull it out like when I need to, but like when I'm just talking to the people, I keep it hidden
Okay,
because
fair
technically I'm not meant to have it.
Okay, so what belongings would you all have on your person, like sort of out in the open? I'm sure
Like,
one of you have the.
I probably like if they looked, I do have my gun in my holster, but like if I open my jacket, could you see that?
It's like, well, he looks you all up and down. He sort of like he watches his like eyes sort of like scan you all, and like noticing certain things, and he's like turns to Sibern, and he's like, "I'm sure that rent is hard to come by. Haven't gotten too many big jobs recently. We can certainly help facilitate that. He motions towards your jacket, Sibern. That's a really nice red jacket. I can tell it's, special. You want to sell it to us?
Sibren
Could give you quite the amount for it. His
No.
fox-like grin fills. It's just like sort of, like, you know, just smiles at you.
Sibren like squints at them and it's like, I'm quite attached to this jacket, you know.
Sibren even paid rent.
Sibren has not paid rent. He's paid nothing. I know this might come as a shock to everyone involved here, but we're actually in the business of buying.
I suppose that the other one, the other brother, Dwight, the one on the left, comes up. He comes up with like a small like array of suits, and as you like sort of like look at them, not like they are none of them are
Amazing, but
they're none of them are amazing, or they don't like or in very dire condition. But as you like sort of like look at them and examine them, you notice these are old suits. They're not something that people would be wearing currently, and you can sort of figure out that in your mind, like not in terms of like they're inoperable or won't be able to like be presentable, but you get this in your mind that like with the level of fashion, like or like the make that these suits are, these were grandparent suits, or you see like a wedding tuxedo mixed in the mix as well, as you like start flipping through them.
I cast detect magic. No.
So like these are memorabilia that have long since been sold for quick cash. But you could wear them. That's not saying that you can't. I'm just saying you will notice this.
I think the way for us to blend in is to take bits and pieces from the suits and mix them together.
I don't
This is
trust
the pawn shop. I also don't trust them, but especially when they spoke to Sibren like that, I think when they started like speaking to Sibren about selling their like jacket that I probably know is important to them, their cloak. I probably would have stepped in front of them a little bit.
Yeah.
I think the heat would have started rising off of me like a little stronger.
And Quinn just sort of like just exhales smoke into their faces, just like.
Sorry, we're not selling anything today, but we will be buying. I think I give them a crooked grin. It's kind of weird to see Lane smile.
They smile back to you.
Mildly terrified.
As you all like sort of like get through it, they sort of like do their best to like talk to you as like sizing you up and down as they try and like convince, like they're like just making like sides like small talk as they discuss. It's like, so what's the occasion you all are dressing up for?
It's a birthday.
Quite the
As you said birthday, Sibren says bachelor party.
it's a mix. It's a birthday bachelor party. They decided to kill two birds with one stone, if you will.
They hum and sort of like they like say like I see quite the event, as like perhaps you'd like something like this, and they'll like do their best to like sort of like flank one of you and like pull you off away from the other group as they like hold out some like dresses or like some like clothing.
If anybody gets pulled away, I will join them.
Yeah, I'm just staying right next to Sibren, just like
Sibren is dumb enough to get pulled away.
As they
something I need to know.
As they like sort of like say this and like the mix of I think they got their hook sick on Sibren currently. So Sibren, I want you to go ahead and roll me a face the danger.
Can I
What?
like hook arms with Stubborn like girlies?
Yeah, you can you can do the be there together, be there for each other tag on
Okay.
the working thing.
Okay. And then we face the danger.
Hmm.
Okay, cool.
If they are
Oh no.
the
You can go ahead and take the distracted level 2 tag, Sivern.
did you roll any tags with
Okay.
that? It doesn't look like you did.
There's a
rolled
plus
one.
there's a +1 for the be there for each other.
Okay. Nothing else. Okay. Just check.
But yeah, you can take distracted too.
Okay, so Severin's distracted. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, oh yeah. Tell me about my jacket. Like, what makes it special?
They're like, it's like we can tell there's something about it, something that makes
Yeah, it's
you
red.
special, different maybe.
It's fuchsia.
If they are mythos,
want
I
to
don't know
be-
if they are. I have no idea. But if they are mythos, they probably see smoke literally like bellowing out of me.
Yeah.
As everything gets a lot hotter around me as I get a little bit annoyed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you sort of like they sort of see that as like Vile like will step up and he's like, hey, there's no need for this, as like Dwight sort of like leans in next to you, Sibern, and says, don't you find this jacket heavy? Don't you want to be normal? Wouldn't it be just so good to go back to sleep?
Okay, I'm gonna pull out my gun. Can I
know,
hear all of this?
You know, I think we should get some fresh air, Silver.
I feel like
Numbers
Severn
goals.
is entranced for like a second, where he's like, yeah, just be normal again. He's like mumbling a little bit. Like,
I would like to
Oh.
yank Sibern away from them,
Severn's just like, I don't have to be the wolf anymore.
even if that means bringing Corinne with them because I know they're linking arms.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can
that's
sort of
basically what Quinn's doing. Quinn's like, let's go outside for a minute.
Yeah, you pull them back as like you like try and like pull Sibern out as like Lyle and Dwight like take a like step back behind the counter and like, what's wrong? We're just trying to make a deal.
You know, I realized that I should probably be smoking outside. You know, so
I'm
we're just gonna take
look
a-
at them.
Yeah,
I could
I'm gonna
pay
look
my
at them.
cards
I would like to try and
second.
intimidate them. I'm like, you don't
need
know.
a scooter.
Don't want to do this. I've made deals with people before. I've made a lot of deals. But I don't want to make a deal with you. We came in here to buy suits and that's it. So I suggest you back off unless you want your customers to find a burning wreck of a shop.
Go ahead and roll me a convince check.
I would like to roll.
can I-
Oh, go ahead.
I would
Can I
like to.
Uh,
As I'm doing this, I would like to roll glimpse into the void. Sorry, add the tag glimpse into the void. A body made of fire, because I'm literally billowing smoke.
Yeah, Quinn is like.
I would like
just-
to assist with
Yeah.
this roll.
How would you like to assist there, Quinn?
Oh no, I was
I-
just gonna say that Quinn's.
Oh,
just
Quinn,
like
Dante,
turned
my bad.
into a horse.
Dante, my bad.
Yeah. Dante will step up behind Detective Lane and like kind of put a hand on his shoulder and loom ominously and stare into their eyes with his cold, dead red gaze.
So is that a +1 or do they also have to roll? I forget.
Yeah, no, go ahead. You just go ahead and +1 and add that. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Convince. 11.
11, great success, nice. They sort of like back down, and Lyle like looks towards Dwight and is like, don't you just hate that when people get in like the way of a good deal? And like Dwight says, not as much as I hate you. And they chuckle together and like, all right. But don't you feel it too, investigator? That desire to just go back to sleep. You could say
I
that.
have no desire to go back to sleep because everything keeps me awake.
You could
Even if I do sleep, the things see me in my sleep, so I don't want to go back to sleep, thank you. I'll rather stay awake and stay clarity. You don't want to see the things that I do when I stay asleep. Otherwise, you two would go quite insane.
Trust us. We could say, sell your pistol, and that'd be such a heavy weight gone.
I literally pull my pistol on them.
They're like, all right.
I said I'd burn this place to the ground. I am not making a joke here.
Okay. Pick out your clothes and pay.
Okay. I'll buy the suits.
Okay. I still take
Dante-
Zipper aside.
They smile as like you step out, and like as you're paying very angrily, your smoke saying, they're like, do you think you can make a difference in this city?
It's only one way to damn find out.
You should close one door, stop one path, more will open.
Is the smoke saying this to me?
It's like sort of like a mixture of like, it's like they're talking as like and it's like the mixture of like the smoke in the room, and then there's just this heavy atmosphere that they have in this place as they sort of like lean in, and they're like, we could like, with one thing gone, water tends to rush in, fill its place. Aren't you tired of fighting?
If I was tired of fighting, I wouldn't be an investigator.
And they turn to you.
I would have happily retired. And that's not my kind of lifestyle.
They turn to you, Dante, and they're like, the path you're walking is dangerous. You're going to end up meeting someone that you might not be able to say no to.
You've said quite enough.
You should take our deal before you find yourself up in a deal with someone much different. We're trying to help you, kid. If anything, we have your best interests in heart.
I said enough. Dante is going to grab Lane by the collar and drag him out of the pub.
Oh, if you had started fighting them, I would have also joined you. Yeah, I'll gladly leave.
We don't need to fight there. We could just leave.
I'll gladly leave, and then I'm going to put. I'm going to keep that notice in my brain to be like telling the police to shut this place down later.
You watch as like the foxlight and cat-like grin that they have seems to like shine in your head as you step out.
Oh my god, is this like a kitsune in a Cheshire?
Dante is going to keep a note in his own head to burn this place down later.
As you step, go ahead.
This feels a bit dramatic.
Don't fuck with us, okay? We're powerful.
We're powerful. So like
besties.
as that is ending, we'll cut to Sybern and Sybern and Quinn outside the pawn shop. What's going on with you two?
I guess Sybern's just like reevaluating his values. Like, like sometimes I think it would be nice just to be normal again, but then I think about the guy that's just, we just found the ropes, and like that could have been me. And I don't know if this Jack had cursed me or saved me, but I might be at the end of my rope, but I'm not in the noose.
Yeah. You're amazing, Stephen. It's okay. We'll get through this.
Oh, sweet.
I won't let anyone
Literally reassuring him like a dog.
It's okay. It's
It's
okay.
a dog.
Who's your good boy? Who's your good
And Sybern's little tail wagging like, who's a good boy?
Gives an ear scratch.
Oh my gosh. Well, I guess we got our suits. They're not fancy. I don't
But
think we'd be able to get any better.
We'll make it work.
I like my suit just fine.
Do you think the liquor store will know who's supplying the party and maybe we could slip in with them?
The liquor store has the dead body in it.
No, what?
What?
What? Isn't it? Oh, that's the one-stop shop,
That's
right?
one-stop
Wait, which one's the
shop.
liquor store?
The
the
liquor store
Yeah.
right there with the tiger on it.
Yeah,
Listen,
the
listen,
liquor
listen.
store's down the street.
Listen,
Wait,
I was thinking the one-stop shop was the liquor store. My bad, never mind. Ignore what I just said.
The liquor store has a
Okay.
just
Wreck on it.
Yeah, no, that doesn't happen. But I also like the idea of of Lane just stepping out from behind. The liquor store has a dead body in it, and everyone's like, "What?"
We found a second body.
Like, who starts a conversation like that? We just sat down. Okay, but jokes aside, yeah, no, the liquor store is open. It also seems to be like one of the few shops that still seem to be open and
Not
operating normally. You notice that it's unlike the other, even like Laser Hot Pizza seems to have like this all like the shops seem to have like this sort of like weight on them as you look at them, but this shop does not. It seems to be running normally quite fine and seems to be okay at the moment, or as okay as it as okay as it can be with the rest of the street like this.
I have a cool word. It's like the other shops have a miasma hanging around.
Yeah, miasma. That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a good word. Good word.
Word of the day.
My $5 word for the day.
I got it on this
Yeah, that's
calendar.
me.
Oh, also, so Sibrin's like everyone's outside, we've escaped, so the two rascals, and it's like, what do you think? Like talking to the liquor people and seeing if they can sneak us in?
I mean, it never hurts to ask.
Couldn't we just
It's
climb over a fence or something? It's not like you guys had already destroyed a fence at the front of the gate.
True, we can.
Worry about
That
that.
is an option. But it's always good to have a plan. Like the
Do we really want to connect more names to us? What if they don't? What if they're working with them and they rat us out?
How can I say it? It's like it just doesn't smell bad around here.
Speaking of, like,
Seems pretty normal.
as you step like closer to the store, it does like I guess you could say the miasma around this place does seem to lapse, and you get this strange rush, like mountain air, in this liquor store.
Strange.
You cut out for me.
No, like when you step into the liquor store, you get like this blast of like air condition, but it's like you also get like your wolf nose will also like detect a hint of mountain air.
It just smells so fresh and delightful, and gives me just this feeling of hope. But maybe I'm just too much about the vibes.
I mean, we've been going on vibes this whole time. Why stop now?
I think I should take a step back from talking first. It seems I get a bit aggro.
It was really cool how you protected me though. It was kind of hot. Someone runs away.
It's kind of hot. Runs into the store.
It was kind of fun to hear behind you runs inside.
Yeah, but like does like finger guns.
Head in hands. Like, god damn it. What do they teach these kids nowadays?
If anything can drown the sorrows of Miller Square, it must be here. The bell at the door of the liquor store keeps ringing as clients come and go. Amidst beer fridges and cases of wine, there's a narrow counter where a tall, quiet man in glasses and a leather jacket is reading a book. When you enter, he gives you a cold, long, hard look.
Cyprian returns the cold, hard, long look.
I guess you could say they're cold and hard and long.
He's
Tall, dark, and handsome.
He's a tall individual, glasses. He looks at you like from atop his book as he sort of leans in a bit, and then like when he speaks, you can immediately like this heavy persona he seems to be giving off immediately dispels as he has like a more awkward tone to him. He's like, how can I help you today?
How do you feel about revolution?
He looks at you a bit awkwardly. He's like, it's cool.
It's cool, right? It's totally radical, man. So, you should have
Totally radical, man. Good, you're doing great.
Cyprian is not her face, but we're doing it.
Dante held the door open for the rest of the group, and now is stuck holding the door open for everyone that's coming and going.
So, like, how would you feel to be part of a revolution?
I mean, he sort of like looks around.
I
He's
love
like,
how quickly you
is this like,
this.
is this like one of
Is
those?
this the MLM?
Is this like
I
one of
push
those?
Quinn forwards.
Is this like one of
Please
those
help them.
things on like the news, like Down with the Man, like all those like bands that I'm seeing, like Down with the Man kind of thing?
Yeah, exactly. Down with the gang.
Yeah, down with
I
the
mean, man.
sickos. Ooh,
I would like to push Quinn forwards to please help them.
He's like, I mean, I kind of got a good thing going here.
I know, but what if it could be better? What if the whole street could be like totally fucking better?
Dante is going to cut in and like push Cyprian off to the side.
Cyprian's like hands like flailing like let me I'm talking.
Quinn's just
Okay.
perusing the white ale, just like, ooh.
Ooh,
So, I have an inquiry for you.
He sort of like sizes you up, and he's like, "Yeah, how can I help you?"
Do you know who is supplying the liquor for the upcoming gala at the Falzoni Villa?
At the word Falzoni, this sort of awkward smile, this like sort of jovial like kind of nature of like this awkward yet well-meaning shopkeep immediately vanishes. His eyes harden, and you can feel like that rush of mountain wind across your body as he says, "Who's asking?"
I step up and I reveal my detective badge.
No, I am going
Oh,
to
wait, okay.
Okay,
Stop
going to
me.
stop me. Yeah, Dante gives him a wicked grin and like opens his jacket pocket to reveal the small bottle of ambrosia. You could say I have some connection to the Falzonis.
As you say that, his eyes harden. You're with them? And then you hear a growl behind you.
I don't think this guy is exactly friendly to them. No.
Oh dear. It seems like I've misjudged the situation.
I'm going to step forward and push past both of them and be like, "Nope, we are not with them. He's just
Cyprian's like
Speaking out his ass.
revolution. We are not with them. Revolution.
I reveal my detective badge and be like, Detective Kit Lane, out of the
I'm gonna be straight with you.
Massive token.
I'm going to be real. We are not with the Falzoni. In fact, we're actively against them. I think he was just saying that to get on your side if you were with them.
We thought you were with the Falzonis.
he as you say that, like you go ahead and roll me a convince check.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to add power tag, a pure professional, good judge of character.
Detective badge. You literally
A
just pulled
detective
it out.
badge, yes. I think that's all I can do.
Yeah.
Then, while all of this is going on, Quentin's just in the background, just going, "Ooh, a fine vintage."
I can't.
Quinn,
I
as
don't
you're
think I can.
like as
I don't think I.
as you're in the back, Quinn,
Yeah,
you
okay.
feel something brush against you, and then you see like that growling noise, and you turn and you see a full-on white tiger in the liquor store.
Who's a
now.
good kitty?
I rolled an 11.
Can I just look at it while holding the bottle of wine, just sort of like, sup?
He looks you all up and down, and he takes a moment. He says, "I'll lead with that next time." He leans back, his like smile, his like sort of awkward demeanor comes back, and he says, "Paw down," as you watch as the tiger walks around a shelf corner and vanishes.
Aw, I was gonna.
Apologies.
I was gonna give it a head pat.
Apologies,
You can lose your
sir. I
head.
had misjudged.
We
So-
haven't got the best reception saying we're against the Falzonis. You've got to
This is what
understand.
happens when I let them speak first.
So he says, like, you're trying to figure something out with the Falzonis.
There's going to be a police raid on them in a few days.
He sort of like grimaces a bit, and he like you see his eyes like wander over to the one-stop shop. He's like, I don't know how I feel about that. Cops really haven't been doing anything to stop these folks before.
Don't worry, I went into the heart of them and rooted out all the corrupted ones.
Well, he sort of like scratches the back of his head. Sorry to say that it's not gonna be me supplying them. I kind of
Actively go against them, I imagine.
that Honey Lip and Delia girl paid the shop a visit, and well, let's just say me and Pa, we didn't like them.
Let's just say that the Delia chick had a hole in her stomach a few days ago.
Oh. We'll lose sleep over that, I suppose. It's good to hear.
Well,
I don't know what
when
honey lip
Lane
is,
says
but
that, Dante just kind of like side eyes him.
So,
yeah, I'm being straight up through with this guy because anybody who doesn't like the Falzone is somebody who's good in my book. Also, I think all of you have realized that Lane has become a little bit more corrupted by power.
What?
Oh,
No,
what?
never.
no, what?
What?
if
No.
it wasn't already obvious.
He's sort of like, so... He sort of leans in, he's like, he points towards the ambrosia bottle, and he's like, you all could see Pa, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's adorable.
It's huge.
He's good.
Like,
And before you ask, no,
Most people
we are
don't...
not on.
Yeah, most people don't see Pa as, well, Pa. They see him as a little kitten that I keep in the shop.
I stand by my statement that he's adorable.
So, it's like, how often have y'all been able to see? Through it all.
I mean, normally I can open my eyes and see pretty clearly.
You know
I
what
don't
I
think that's the
mean.
question you're asking.
You know what I mean. People like us. People like... He nods towards the pawnbrokers, them.
How long has it been?
Deterministic by each of... You all are borderliners, so it would probably...
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not? Oh, yeah, you're... so, yeah, most of
I
you
know.
are...
I know. It seems like I am.
Yeah,
but I'm
most
not.
of you are borderliners. So you've had your powers long enough to sort of like experience them. So it's, I'd say, not quite a year for most of you, but you all are within your first year of having your powers, except for Lane, who I believe has technically had them for longer, because of backstory reasons.
Yeah. I've had mine for a few years, my sight. I don't know about the rest of these people, but I think I'm the longest of having my sight.
He's like, go ahead.
Gracious.
He's like, I didn't realize there were people there. The city was filled with people like us. I thought it was just me, like a few months back. But then once I started seeing it, I started seeing it more. You know, the gang came in and they started doing their thing. He gestured towards the pawnbrokers. Those guys can just convince anyone to sell anything.
They almost convinced me to burn down that place, so I think they should stop trying to convince people, to be honest.
Yeah, well.
I nearly sold my jacket.
It's, this whole thing is weird. And, well, I might not be able to help you get into the party. But if you need a distraction, or you need some backup, I think I owe, let me look at the name. I owe it to Sam to stop them. I could have stopped them before. He sort of like, he hit the words hang in the air. And I can stop them now. If you need help, we'll help you.
Well, as a
We
great film
might
once
need a
said, we're all in this
distraction.
together.
We may
Did that film come out yet?
No.
We're kind of in, like, an amorphous age.
To get in the security gates.
He nods. He's like,
Joe,
well,
because
he's
like,
like,
we can jump over their fence. We need someone to get past the security gate, you know?
he nods. He's like, well, he writes his like number on like a piece of paper and hands it to you.
I like having got his number.
Oh.
I know, this is the shop's number, obviously. You gotta go to a phone booth or something. He's like, I live here. I know you said you got a raid going on, so you're probably working with the cops, but he says, like, if they prove to be not worth their salt or you need some extra backup, just call me and we'll come running.
That is.
Tell me though, was I a convincing act as a goon?
Oh yeah, no. Paw only really comes out when White Paw only really comes out when he feels like I'm in danger. And when you started flashing that stuff. Yeah, when you started flashing that stuff and he showed up, well, yeah.
If it's good enough to convince you, it should be good enough to convince other goons.
Yeah. But yeah. Is there anything I can tell you to help you figure stuff out, or?
Again, my question, do you know who's supplying the liquor there?
Shakes his head. Not really. If anything,
Too
That's
bad.
right.
he's sort of like, I don't think it's liquor they're eating.
Yeah, it's ambrosia
Not
stuff.
that sign.
Okay, well, we have second backup plan if shit goes to shit.
Yeah.
If
He's
shit
like-
goes sideways with the cops.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, be careful when you get out there. He's like, those guys are no joke.
Yep, I can believe you with that. Oh,
We fought a
it was nice
couple.
meeting you. Did we catch his name?
Oh, George Kim.
George Clooney.
I have one last very important question.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're not buying alcohol.
Oh. Okay, second very important question. Do you ever just take naps on Paul's like belly when he's like a giant tiger?
He sort of chuckles and he's like, sometimes.
Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Okay, I'm done here.
Quinn buys a bottle of wine.
Yeah, you pay for it. He gives it to you. He's like, yeah, thank you. And you all step out.
Separate like, you gonna share it?
I I hand it to Sibber.
No, you don't.
I didn't check it.
I swipe it.
I was looking
and
at
give it back to
I just
Quinn.
moved.
You're outside. You don't see it.
I was never outside. I was inside. Somebody moved me outside.
Let us have fun.
Fine, I'll let you have fun.
Yeah.
You only live once, after all.
All right.
Unless you have mythos that allows you to come back from the dead.
That's true.
Dante gives George a very firm handshake. Sorry
it
for the
back.
skater. Lovely to meet you.
Good to meet y'all too, and good to know that it's just not bad people with our powers.
Very good to know.
So open us.
All right, so
And we'll take our leave.
yeah.
I'm ready to take my downtown action.
All right. So with that said, we'll go ahead.
Oh, you're upside down.
When did I get upside down?
Upside down underneath Quinn. Not a good position.
Damn.
Unless you paid to be
I
there.
mean, I don't think that's such a bad position.
Like, unless you paid to be
are.
there. With that said, with some suits and a couple of backup plans should the cops go awry, you all have a little bit of downtime as we all start the montage over to before the party. So you all get one downtime activity to prepare or burn or repair burn tags or anything of the like.
Okay.
Take your time.
Are we doing downtime action? Do downtime action? Damn, I can't speak.
Yeah, we're all doing the downtime action.
I'll just
you'll-
unburn my tags.
Yeah,
I
recover
don't
from
think
the
we
last.
did the downtime action last time.
You did a. You
No, we
gave.
didn't because
Well, yeah,
maybe we did. I don't remember.
not last
Did
session.
one, but
Not-
We weren't in between scenes, so we didn't really have the reason to.
Yeah, not
I
last
see.
session. I don't think we did any downtime activities. Actually, I think we might have recovered a little bit,
at
but
the end
like
of the
yeah,
last session, I think.
yeah. But now, now you all are preparing for the thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna recover all my power tags. I'm gonna clean my old revolvers so I can have them back, and suddenly I get my common sense back. If I didn't become a borderliner by the end of this, I'd be surprised. If we had more sessions of this, I probably would definitely become a borderliner.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be. Like I said at the start of this, give the cops advantage. I'm on my class traitor arcs as Mess and Rookie. Anywho, I intend to continue the storyline with y'all. Just
At a later point.
at a later point, gotta take a break,
Yeah,
explore different games, have fun with it.
diversify.
Yeah.
Yeah. But once I'm ready,
100%.
once I'm ready to continue the storyline, I'll give you all a ping in the Discord and be like, "Hey, are y'all ready for the Pick City of Mist backup?"
Be like, I can't pick it up. It's made out of mist. How can I pick up an entire city?
Okay, so you are recovering from your last activity to repair your tags. What about you, Sibern?
What what are my options again?
You can give attention to your logo, so like maybe spend some time with your granny or spray painting to mark an attention on your themes, or you can explore your mythos to gain powers in that, or maybe gain a clue to find out where your mythos came from, what's your mythos about, and all that stuff. You can prepare for your next activity.
Turns.
You can recover or you can work the case. So I feel like give attention, explore mythos, or prepare are kind of like the best options, unless you have like a tag you've burnt and you want to recover from.
I don't think I burnt anything, but yeah, I think Sibern's preparing for the thing, so he's like getting the ropes and the whatever they need to like break in or out,
Mm-hmm.
like a glass cutter, like sort of
Yeah,
thing, lockpick.
you buy a bunch of like a stuff preparing for the activity, so you
Yeah.
can add 3 juice to
Go
your
find one of his scaly friends.
yeah. Like during the montage, it shows Detective Lane like getting stitched up, like stitching himself up or like getting a drink to like calm his nerves.
I'm just like cleaning my old revolvers and like reading over a self-help book.
As he shows Lane cleaning his revolvers and just getting ready for the thing. As you can just sort of like, but just in the background of like the scene, you can hear like the whispers in the background. The camera shifts in the montage over to Sibern, who's like currently doing a shopping spree, buying lots of different like items and stuff with the company credit card, basically. So go ahead and add. You get 3 juice to add to your rolls during the next scene, so you can add that to your tracking tags. Dante, the camera pans over to you. What are you doing to prepare for the raid in a week's time?
I'm not sure how much information gathering we're going to need during the raid, so I'm not sure if I should unburn Speak with Spirits right now. Because I could put attention on I could put some attention into my mythos, like explore a bit. How much would you say we're going to need to like gain new information, or like in during
after the raid, are you all just going to leave? Just be like, oh, we've raided them. We're just gonna finish what we do here. It's up to you all what you want to do, but that's like just my point to you all. My point.
It'll definitely be useful if what's going to happen is what I think is going to happen. So I'm going to go ahead and unburn that.
All right, you unburn your tag. So the camera pans over to Dante, who's currently like just like sort of like not really meditating, but you can see them like up against the wall, eyes closed, focusing as like you can refocus on the sound of the spirits around you as you can hear their voices once again. Your eyes open, all determined, like as the camera pans over to Quinn. What are you doing to prepare?
Great question. Quinn is just like, I guess, could be helping Sibern get into something more formal, as well as getting like a cropped like suit, like blazer, just so that they look slightly more formal than just wearing a dress.
Yeah. So you all get your suits lined up as
take a nice relaxing bath as I ignore the voices.
So you can go ahead. You have prepared for the next activity as well. So you can gain another 3. You gain a 3 juice as well to use during your rolls.
I love juice.
As they're getting ready, just like smacking Sibern on the back to like stand straight and be like, "This is how you walk without looking like a hood."
Exactly. Like, okay, no, head up, chin up.
Okay. So with that said, are you all wanting to arrive early at like the start of the party, before the party, at the time of the raid, at the middle of the party? When's the group showing up?
Before the party, I think.
Before the party.
So we can try sneak in.
Before the party.
And sneak in, and then as you all dressed up like servants and shit.
I'd say a night or 2 before the party, there is like a you all fought like you come in, you wake up one day, Detective Lane, you sort of like open the door and you see like a package at like the foot of your at the like
my apartment or the
at the agency. You find like a package at like the door of the agency, and you open it up to see a very familiar police radio with a note saying like with a note saying you might need this.
Neat. So we can stay in tune with people who are.
Great stuff.
Oh hell yeah! Somebody dropped this. Yeah, I pick it up and I tuck it away into my pocket.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Be like, okay, well at least now we have a signal with the police when they do their raid.
All right.
In the box. What's in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box? With
You
that,
got,
go ahead.
No, I was just gonna, I mean, if it's the morning, I doubt people are actually. Well, would people actually be here for the morning before the raid?
It depends on the group, how early y'all would want to show the day of the day of the event.
How early is it?
The party's like late at night. It would like start say around 10 p.m. or probably what time would a party gala be?
7,
I'd
probably.
say probably, yeah.
Like, yeah, like-
evening.
Evening.
Yeah.
Evening, yeah. So it's like around like I'd say it'd probably be starting around 7 to 8.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So depending on how early y'all want to show up and prepare and how early y'all want to try and like get there. But yeah, it'd probably start around 7 to 8 and you would have like been called by the captain saying like the raid's probably scheduled like during the middle of the gala. So probably around 9 or 10-ish. 10-ish.
Mm-hmm.
I love playing tennis.
10-ish.
Well, when people do eventually arrive, whatever time that may be, I think Lane's already dressed up in the servant attire, probably kind of uncomfortable.
Alright. So yeah, you all arrive, I would say probably like just pretty much the same time you all would arrive, or like kind of in the morning-ish, knowing when you all have a general idea of when the villa starts, probably around 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Or the gala starts probably around 8 p.m. So
The villa will begin.
the villa will begin. So you all, your next moves are yours to make.
We do a backflip and crash to the skylight.
I try to look as smart as possible. I ask Dante for some tips on how to look smarter because I definitely just look like a disheveled old detective.
Dante's gonna go ahead and like fix up, kind of like zhuzh up the detective's outfit. Like his tie, and Dante gives out a pair of gloves to everyone. By the way,
Because I guess
they are fine, thin, soft fiber gloves that fit tight over the hand. And you notice that Dante is always wearing a pair of these.
Quinn's already got the long gloves, but it's just like, I'll keep these as spares.
Everyone puts them on and he's like, Am I part of your gang now if I wear these?
That's not how that works.
no, when we wear these, we become Dante. I'm kidding.
Yeah, we become one.
We are a similar.
Imitates Dante's like posture. Like, I'm Dante.
We will be a similar. Like Dante.
Quinn's just like, that's it. Just pretend you're Dante.
Dante's real mythos is the Borg.
Distribute gloves to distribute the meat until everyone is me.
I am Dante's Inferno.
I think some of the clothes that we got probably don't quite fit right. Obviously, since they're from a pawn shop, so they're a bit tight fitting on me.
Bit tight in the waist.
Really loose on Cyprin.
Yeah, that's why Quinn's is cropped, because it's actually just too small, but it's working with it.
And Dante just already had a suit and refuses to not wear his suit.
We know Dante is 6'3". What's all his
Dante is ridiculously tall and like weirdly gangly.
Just imagine him like Frankenstein height.
I mean, if you all can see past the mist, you will see that Dante basically looks like a walking corpse.
Oh my god.
Slenderman.
It's just Slenderman.
Slenderman does not look like a walking corpse. He looks like a walking mannequin.
Yeah, it's like tall, wearing a suit.
I don't know.
I
Have you all ever
will
seen
throw
a
you
corpse?
out a window.
Corpses alternative to Slender Man. All right. With that said, yeah, y'all's next steps are yours.
The guards wouldn't recognize us, right? I did the thing that would make them not recognize us.
You did.
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
still have the problem of how we're getting in.
Well, if they think we're servants showing up to work, then they probably, like...
They probably have a servant
they'll
entrance,
probably
right?
just yeah. Like, if we're just showing up to work, they're gonna let us through.
It's risky, but it could work.
I appreciate the faith you have in them.
I mean,
feel
if
like
we need to
like, a
knock them out
permit or
again, we can.
something.
Exactly. I can turn into a horse again and kick them in the face.
Again. Is it the same concussed cards?
Yeah, it's just
the same
it's
one.
the same people, and they're just like you just give them like another concussion.
It happens
But
again, and they're
that's
like, I feel like this happened before.
If we get there and the one has
Okay.
like an eye patch and the other one has an arm
If you
and a
get
sling,
I can't place it, but this horse is oddly familiar.
just
You could put memories back
Quinn
into
just-
them.
Quinn, as a horse, just goes, no, you don't. No. Nay.
Nay, you chatty.
nay. They say nay, and they just get PTSD.
I suppose we should get in the car then.
All right.
Yeah, let's get in the car. Like, if we need to break in, we can, but I don't think we will.
Yep. So, around what time are y'all wanting to arrive?
You said
wanna
it
say,
starts
like-
at 7, so let's show up at 6.
6.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was gonna say like an hour before.
Hour before.
Yeah.
Easily
Yeah.
enough. All right. Hold on. Let me play the.
Never lick everyone else, simply early.
No, that's not right. No.
Young,
Oh.
young.
Yeah,
I agree.
that-
I agree with whatever's being
I don't
said.
need-
Italian?
yeah, that's
Sicily, actually. Trying to get Sicilian music going.
Sicilian. Very
So,
mafia.
as
Very
you-
Godfather.
God damn it. I don't need lyrics.
This is
It's
amazing.
okay, the lyrics are good.
This might be a
The lyrics are good.
misplay.
We'll just make it softer.
To be fair,
Okay.
we can't understand the lyrics, so
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, I'll just make the music softer. Just so it's not distracting.
unless anyone knows Sicilian here.
Can't say that I
I
do.
think I
Everyone
think
check
I
their
know
character
3
sheet and
words in
make sure they're...
Italian.
Check their character sheet.
Buongiorno, fratello.
So, where is it? You arrive at the gated community leading up to the Falzoni villa. You've reached the sort of like the gate where to let people in, and you see the familiar faces of.
Oh, no.
I don't know them, right?
You don't know him. You don't know him. But the three of you
If
see.
anything,
Three of you see
If
some.
anything,
I've seen these two men before.
Three of you see.
If anything, I should be the face, right? I mean, I don't know. Maybe the person who's actually had the convince powers should be the face.
Yeah, three of you see
Yeah,
the familiar
probably.
faces of like two individuals, two gate security guards letting people in as you sort of like they like show off like actually no invitated people are coming up just yet, so they're just like letting normal caterers in, stuff like that, or perhaps just the normal residents come and go. You see their very familiar look. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, how are we getting in?
I suppose we should talk to the guards. They don't remember our faces. Or they shouldn't, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Can any of you implant memories?
I. mm,
That's
I think
the
that
ability I'm
check.
asking.
Not really. Maybe. Not really. Possibly.
You can erase memory?
I can turn into a horse.
Okay, because
Sure
we want
can.
we want to come in here as servants. We can't just be like, hey, we've worked here before, because we don't have any like actual papers or anything.
Well, we could say that we're working with one of the catering companies.
That's
That
true.
would be pretty
We can just
simple
we
to
can
do.
bullshit our way in. Sure, why not?
Up, up to you.
Okay.
Oh,
Up to you, detective.
Yeah, well let's do that one.
All right, so yeah, you step up to so who you all drive up. Who talks to the security officers?
Hopefully, Detective Lane.
Sure,
Yeah,
I guess I'll do it.
I mean, you're the one face that they haven't seen. So, like,
Yeah.
even if they have,
Well, they
like,
don't remember. They
I
don't
know,
remember
I
our
know, I know,
faces.
but there's a chance. We
there is a
don't know.
chance. I will rock up,
They should.
all dressed up in servant gear. Give him a wave.
They sort of step up as like, how can we help you? You watch as
Pardon
like
me,
you
sorry,
watch as one of them like sort of like is like shaking out like a tablet of like aspirin.
It,
It's like I've had this
Sorry,
headache for
pardon
weeks.
me. We are with some of the caterers. We were hoping to come in for the charity later.
Oh, okay. They sort of like they pull out like this clip. They like put down and pull out this clipboard and is like, which catering company are you with?
did we catch any names on any vans coming up?
Go ahead and roll me
Oh,
an
yeah,
investigation check.
Okay. Dante or Wayne?
It would be you because you asked.
That's fair. Speak with spirits. I'm glad I burned that. And I think that's the only tag that applies. Except maybe, like, be there for each other. Or maybe... Wood connection... Wood walls have yours? I don't think so. No.
No.
Not here. Okay. That's investigate.
Mhm.
Cool. Let me double check that's the only tag I have. Cool.
Canonically, this is just the song that's playing on the radio as we drive up.
Yeah.
And then coincidentally is also playing in the villa.
That's a success.
Mild success. Okay.
That's a success. Mild success.
Just the same radio station.
Okay, yeah, I would say you all get like you would as you were coming in, you were seeing some trucks drive by. You saw a food catering company, Misty Treats or whatever. I can't come up with a name on the spot.
Misty Treats.
Yeah, a food catering company come in. Actually, no, not a food. It would be a drink catering company that comes in. Strangely enough, you've noticed that there is You've noticed that there has been no food or anything brought.
I imagine they already have food.
Yeah, but
Maybe.
like drinks and like plenty of like tablecloths and stuff like that. Just stuff like that. But you do manage to come up with a name and give it to them.
I give the name.
They sort of like look at it and they're like, yeah, you're on the list. You've already been through. Why are you coming through again?
Well, that's the advanced party. We're just like, extra because they realize they don't actually have everything they need. So you understand how it goes sometimes.
Go ahead and roll me a convince check, but you get a +1 due to Dante's giving you the name and
Neat.
having an
I
air
would
of
like to-
professionalism.
Appear as a professional. I am dressed up, and I am professionally, speaking to them. I would like to use always prepared. Question mark. Maybe I don't think inquisitive mind can come up here. And I don't think common sense would be good either. No, not really. I'm kind of lying.
Maybe.
I think I'll just roll with this too. Plus your 1.
Okay.
14.
Jesus
Great
Christ.
success.
They
Yeah.
Good
They-
lord.
they nod and they're like, very well, right this way, and they press the button as the gate slides open and you drive through.
Much appreciated.
Approaching the villa, you hear this forlorn Sicilian music echoing through the through the garden as like the band that they have hired is currently practicing. It's as you approach, you see lots of like different like catering or like, you know, companies that are here to like set up the party and everything to make everything like legit. But it's strange, like the people like greeting the arrivers are all like, you can tell like gang Falzoni enforcers as you all pull into the sort of like the parking location that has been like designated for the people coming in.
Well, I think we pull up right next to Misty Treats.
We gotta keep our cover.
So yeah, what do you all do? As you pull in, a couple of like, as you'd say, enforcers step up, and they're like, "What's you doing here? Who are you with?"
Well, with Misty Treats.
Misty Treats!
We just got pulled in through the gate. You can check with them if you want.
You know the jingle, Misty Treats.
Spider-Man. They look to each other and they're like, yeah, okay, yeah, whatever. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and start unloading the gear to the start unloading all the stuff to the ballroom, and don't go poking around the villa.
The stuff to the place.
Of course. I think
I'm poking around the villa.
I go back to the back of the car and like pull out like a few like suitcases. I think
Out of the water-filled trunk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh fuck! That was before stream, chat. If you didn't know, there was a joke.
It's just the suitcase is just filled with more water.
Yeah, but no, yeah, you go ahead and pull out a couple suitcases out the back.
And
Dante is already unloading the truck.
and I'm just like, okay, just through these doors then.
No, go around, and they like sort of like motion around the villa, and it's like the ballroom is held off to the side.
I see. Thank you.
There's an outdoor entrance that you all can go through.
Understood.
Cool. I think it's that door we saw on the side when we were snooping.
You say that out loud.
No, that's what me saying. Sabrin has a different accent.
Of course.
So I'm guessing in the suitcases is that like escape gear and break-in gear.
Yeah, probably all the stuff that you packed up for this.
The glass cutter, all that stuff.
The 20 feet of rope that all good adventurers need.
Pardon me, sorry.
Oh, dude. Excuse you.
Thank you.
At a formal event, too.
Well, let's head on in from the entrance they said.
We're all looking so sharp in our little outfits.
1 second.
Blaine's trying his best not to burn through his outfit.
Quinn's watching Severin.
It's exactly the same.
Quinn's watching Severin like, yes,
Oh, shit.
yes.
I think Blaine feels very uncomfortable outside of his jacket.
That would make sense.
But yeah, you all
So
bringing
he's just
some
like
of, like
pretending
your,
not to be Lane right now.
you all bringing your gear and some of like the items from the truck. You all find the ballroom. Sort of looks like this. You see a bunch of other servants and workers currently like setting up the this lavish sort of area as they put it together. There is an outside entrance that you all entered through, but you can see like little doors and like areas like you all entered through here. But you can see like the little doors and stuff that lead deeper into the villa.
Remember, everybody, we're looking for source of ambrosia, perhaps. If there's a way to destroy it all, or who created it.
Right. There must be like a wine cellar where the ambrosia being kept. Like that's where I would keep it if I'm not catering for anything else.
Perhaps
Yeah.
what it's made out of. That would be nice. I don't know if you'll find that here because it's not a factory, but
I mean, the food looks nice.
Yeah, you currently
I
see them
wouldn't
like
touch
setting up.
it.
You see them currently setting up
Look how
plates and
fancy.
stuff. It does look very fancy. Yes.
we probably wouldn't be in like the main bit, would we? We'd be off in the side rooms.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, y'all would be like just sort of like coming in from outside, pulling stuff in, and there isn't really any food just yet. But that's just what the map looks like. You know, they're currently setting up plates and stuff, glasses and everything.
It's a pretty room.
This the room with the skylight.
Yeah, where is the skylight? Is it here or somewhere
Yeah,
else?
like around here, like it would be like right in the center. The skylight would be.
I'd like to take a closer look at it.
You look up and you see like it was mentioned to Sibern had mentioned before. It seems to be newly installed, and it has very chthonic imagery, deep reds, lots of blacks and purple. You can roll me. I would say there's no religion check.
Roll a religion check.
to determine who would this be.
Roll a religion check, really just figured.
There's no D&D religion check. I guess this would be it's investigation, I suppose.
Go toe to toe with religion.
Go toe to toe with your gods.
Yeah. So yeah, just
Do a cinematic move.
roll investigate to see if you can like find some sort of like item or like some sort of like item nearby or some sort of part of the imagery that like they can tell you what this is from.
I'll click on this because I'm curious what it does. Sorry, I want to check.
In the session.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's something we would do at the end of sessions.
Yeah, that's what we've been doing, right? Yeah, we've been doing
Yeah,
that.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Because I realized we could always click on this, and I was like, oh, we haven't been doing this the entire time.
Yeah, yeah.
That just shows
Also,
a blank thing for me.
really?
Oh, no, you need to undark mode. You're in dark mode. Go out of dark mode.
Dark mode.
There's also this.
If you go to the top left and the three lines, there's dark mode. You probably have it turned on.
Ooh, it's bright. Ooh.
Yeah, but it's the only way to read all of the things that we've been doing.
Unless you shift to browser.
Mhm,
Anyway,
unless you do that.
but yeah, go ahead and roll me that investigation check there.
Mhm.
Dante.
Does anyone want to assist? And what tags? Yeah, that was the business.
Go ahead and roll me with the weakness tag, duties to the dead.
Yeah, I thought that one might apply. That's why
Have
I
one
asked.
health point or hurt point next to the name of your character card.
I think Speak with Spirits applies here, and maybe
Okay, yeah.
I'm not
Well-
sure if anything else would.
We'll remember all of this geek out stuff for the next time we play Citadernest.
Yeah, next time. This is our first time playing
Yeah.
it. Well, my first time really running it, so I'm definitely going to be missing stuff. So, and as more investigations happen, we'll add more to it. So, sorry if there's stuff missing. If you all are like a huge City of Mist fan out there and you're like, oh, why isn't he doing everything right? It's because I'm brand fucking new.
Okay.
The only reason I like call out stuff like this is because I played once before, but it's been a year, so
Yeah, so it's all good. We'll improve over time.
It
Oh,
does
no.
not work.
well, at least you roll a crack. You mark a crack.
So yeah, go ahead and
Or is it crack you roll? I don't remember if
no,
it's crack or
it's an attention that like
attention. Yes, attention. So
Attention.
XP. Sorry, my bad.
So yeah, you can add attention to that. But like so as you
Or I guess that's the other one.
yeah, it's the other one.
This one.
So as you sort of like look at it, while you do feel like this pull inside of you, like this familiarity with it, you can't find anything nearby that's like a signifier of it. But you do feel like familiar. It's like this like sort of like dark figure. Sort of like in like this sort of like underworld-esque kind of setting with like lots of like red for like brimstone and purple for like just like the sort of chthonic setting, just like those dark colors. And on the figure you see a myriad of different jewels in terms of like have been like placed on them and stuff like that.
So you all see Dante just completely transfixed and looking directly up. He has dropped the crate he was carrying and is like fiddling with his gloves and does not move.
Dante, you alright?
I
Need some
just
water?
like poke him, like, does it look like your dad?
What?
Does it snap him out of it?
Yeah, like, you have confused him to the point where he kind of snaps back to reality for a second.
I
What?
don't know. You're just like really staring at it. So I don't know. Maybe you're like, oh, is that your dad or something?
You never cease to confuse me, Sidron.
I aim to please. Wait, no, that's Quinn. That stained glass thing's real creepy, and like it gives me the vibe that people are like they're all gonna be drinking ambrosia in a year, and then things gonna come out the glass, and they're all gonna be sacrificed to some eldritch deity. But we got other things to do right now.
What are you talking about?
Don't
It's a
worry about
movie
it.
called. It's a movie called Dude that cut his arm off, and he put a shotgun on his arm. It was real cool. And he was like a Necronomicon.
Let's stay focused, please, rather than talking about things that are kind of scarily close to me.
We have a job to do.
Yeah, we've got to be caterers, right?
Oh god. Detective Lane could be Evil Dead.
I'm going to start looking for crates not in the main room. I'm going to like start going into back rooms and looking for crates of ambrosia.
The pack room.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
I
snooping?
have a
Are you
feeling when
snooping?
you
Is that what's
Yeah.
happening now?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Roll me a what is it? I believe this is a sneak around.
Sneak around, yes. So I guess I'll add. Well, I'm dressed how I'm meant to be dressed, so I'll add appear as professional. I'm looking in normal places. I'm not just looking like in like hidden places. Like, so could I do like common sense and be like, of course I'm going to check that. Of course I'm going to check this kind of thing.
That makes sense.
A steady hand? No, I don't think I can add that. No. And because it's fun, and I did get this quite a while back, I will add Whispers from Beyond because I've been using my powers a lot. And I think the voices are kind of getting to me.
Yeah, I was going to put like analysis paralysis on you.
Yeah, I think I would do analysis paralysis if I was looking for more like informational things rather than visual things.
Yeah, but yeah, go ahead and roll me. Go ahead and roll me that.
9.
Success.
If I didn't roll the weakness tag, I would have had a 10. It's fine.
So as
attention to my lost in horror.
As you go walking through, let me find the notes on the villa. There it is. As you start like sneaking about. You notice that amidst the lavish upholstery, actually no, that's not it. Where is the bit that talks about it?
I don't know.
Okay, so as you go like walking through the villa, you begin to notice that like this house does not feel like it's lived in. There's sort of like just nearby there's like the kitchen and like I would say like I assume Sibern like just like as a joke would like open the fridge to raid it, only to open the fridge to notice that there is not a speck of food in it. There's no hair on the couches or on the beds. you pass by like a bathroom with the door open, and you see there's no towels being hung. The shower feels.
There's no toilet paper.
There's no toilet paper. The shower and the sink seems bone dry. Like less.
Can I taste the tap?
Just the tap?
Water?
You turn the tap and there's like a whoosh of water. The water is still being pumped here.
Okay.
It's like one of those things of like having an old manor, but like you can't afford to pay for like every single like wing of the manor, right? Maybe, I don't know.
But yeah, it's
an Airbnb.
It feels
It's an Airbnb.
It's an Airbnb. It feels ghostly as you begin walking through.
Dante's field of view.
As
Dante, do you feel at home?
as you are looking around,
Oops.
Dante, do you feel at home? This is straight up asking that. As you are looking
Are
around,
you?
Yeah, are you?
Are you just asking that out loud?
Yeah. Super good.
Maybe at home is not the right word for it. But
You feel like you're in somebody else's home? Because we are.
this place
Is it like when you go back to your
familiar.
parents' house and then you're like, wow, all my trauma just comes rushing back?
What?
All your porno comes rushing
Oh,
back?
is that just me? Is that just me?
So, I would say as you're investigating, you make you're looking for like where the ambrosia could be. You find yourself like sort of like exiting a back area to like sort of like the garage or like the garage wing of the villa, and you see, like as you all like are stepping into the garage, you hear the sound of like the doors opening.
That's bad.
You see like so here's the thing. So you all get a choice. You all can you can like peel back but leave something important behind, or not get seen but get noticed with like a secondary sense.
I prefer to get noticed by a secondary sense rather than leaving something important.
Okay. So you
Yeah,
peel
that's-
so you peel out just in time like to not be seen, but as you do, this individual
Oh,
I mean, I
Steps
think
in.
it's fair to say, since I have like surveyed this place with my eldritch knowledge before, that there might be a lingering sense of me here.
Mm-hmm.
Even if like they don't necessarily know it's directly me, if they actually spotted me, they probably would know.
Did.
So stepping into like so you take a hiding spot, and like stepping into the garage is like this man, sort of like older, wrinkled skin, dressed in like a puffy jacket with a scarf and like that hat, and he's currently like being so you know how like there are you know how some dogs more like feel like they lead their owner by like tugging on like the leash, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You see this individual is sort of being led by 3 identical dogs as they like come in tugging on the leash, and he sort of like slowly walks in. The dogs go like they whip their head around, they sniff at the air, and they growl.
I'm gonna dip further in to the back rooms.
Yeah. So he's like the individual like as you sort of like dip in, you notice like the man does not seem to like just sort of he doesn't seem to like do anything to command the dogs. He just sort of like loosely holds the leash as the dogs go sniffing around where they can, still being held on the leash as you like pull into the back. But as you do, you see like a big truck behind the guy, as you can only assume that's what he came here with.
You think the ambrosia's in the truck?
I
Maybe.
think we should probably leave.
Or leave like entirely.
We can go hide in the bushes. Scattered out some really good bushes.
This place is more than 1 floor. Surely we could just go upstairs.
Good idea.
We can look around, maybe find some ledges in this old place.
Dante
Uh,
is like slowly backing away towards the nearest exit to the garage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same with Quinn. Just like
I'm gonna try and look for a way to get upstairs.
Yeah, sure. Easily enough, you find a staircase leading up. As you do so, where are you looking for? What are you doing? What's the plan here?
I'm looking for maybe an office or something. Somewhere they would like to keep records.
Yeah, sure. You would find like a sort of like office kind of like area, but once again, it's strange. The desk is empty. You open like the chest, you open up the drawers, and there's like nothing there. It's barren, not even like a pen or a piece of paper on the desk as you like start going through the office.
Remember, everybody, I know this might be nerve-wracking, but we came here for a job to do. We can't just leave. There are innocent people on the streets who can be harmed by people like this. Just remember the people. You're doing a good job, and hopefully after this, big paycheck. And that's the best bit of encouragement I can give before I continue looking.
Great pep talk. Let me open up the villa notes to see if there's anything that you can find, actually.
Dante, like, absent-mindedly nods as you give your little pep talk, but his eyes keep wandering. And he looks very alert, on edge.
I would like to look at Dante's eyes and see if I can discern like what's happening in his head. If it's something he'll allow me to discern just without rolling, that would be lovely. But if he doesn't, then I'll gladly roll.
Mm-hmm.
From one person who's heard things and seen things to another.
Fine.
You see definitely fear and apprehension, but also like a certain glow, and there's a certain like air around him that fits the air that is inside the manor.
I think I take a pause from looking around and just put both I put both my hands on his shoulders and look him dead in the eyes and be like, listen, I know it's tough, I know it's hard, but if you're going through right now mentally or power-wise, I am probably the one on the team who could relate the most. I can see things, I can hear things. Just remember, you gotta ignore them sometimes. Just focus on the mission at hand. I know it's tough, but you've got this. You're powerful. You are strong. And I go back to what I'm doing.
Okay. So, I would say go ahead and roll me an investigation check, if you can.
Okay.
As Lane is doing that, what is Sibern and Quinn doing at the moment?
That's a great
That's a
question.
good question.
Just keeping a lookout or trying to keep up appearances? Like, what's the plan here?
Probably keep up appearances. Just be like, yes, yes.
Okay, so we'll say you two are back in the ballroom, continuing to like unload stuff, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, unload stuff and try. I guess Severan's trying to see if there's an opening where he can somehow sneak their suitcases out so he can set up the escape route.
Yeah, sounds good. So like, I'm gonna move some people around. So like, as you two are like setting up and like just sort of blending in with the group of people, there is like a 1 second. You hear like the footsteps of of people approaching, and you like turn to see like a group of like enforcers currently carrying like these like big like sort of like heavy crates as they are are soon followed by this individual like holding 3 dogs like 3 dogs in a leash as they go like pulling him into the room.
I am not investigating anything in this office.
Yeah.
You see
Nothing.
Nothing.
Which I guess I'll just give myself attention in my ex-cop one.
Mm-hmm. So as he comes wandering in, you two like there's you're not alone, but there are like other people like setting up as you two like turn to look, and like the like as you step in, the dogs immediately go like their nose to the ground and start sniffing around.
Okay.
As they step in, like the walker, like the man holding the dog, sort of says in like this sort of like eerily sleepy, perhaps not even like almost not there voice says, "You all are dismissed. We'll handle plating the food."
Of course.
You watch as like the enforcers like put down the crates and they begin to open them slightly, and you all see like glints of like gold inside of them.
That's definitely the ambrosia.
Whispering very low. That's different.
As you step towards like,
there's ambrosia in there.
Okay, so are you trying to like, are you trying to exit out the door deeper into the villa?
Sure.
Then I would like
Yeah,
I would like you two to roll me sneak around then to see if you can like sneak
okay.
into the, because they want you exiting out the normal way.
Oh, I thought that was the normal way.
No, they want you. They don't want
the servant's door.
No, they want you walking outside and not going deeper into the villa. So if you want to go deeper into the villa, you most certainly can. But I would need a sneak around roll to see if you can like dip out during the commotion of all the like the servants and the people leaving.
Very long the shuffle.
You both don't have to like roll
Okay.
it. Just one of you want to. I would can count it for the both of you.
Do
Who has
you
more
want to-
hiding abilities between the two of them?
I'm a horse, so
I'm a horse.
I'm a horse.
You are, in fact, a horse.
I'm up for this one down to you, Simmers.
Okay, so can I use a warm place to hide? It's got the word hide in it.
Warm place to hide.
Quick, check,
I'd say we can do that. Yeah.
quick, try to
Harmless
communicate with the
appearance.
dogs.
I can
Harmless
use that one.
Harmless appearance is definitely a good one.
Perhaps you could use the crew theme of be there for each other because
Yeah.
you both
You
sneaking
two are
together.
helping. You two are helping for each other. That's a good choice.
You are sneaking together.
Sneaking.
Okay, so I
I
guess
don't-
that's 3 plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Take
I'm gonna
the
That works. Yeah.
That works. I was gonna say take the weakness tag, trouble with authority,
Well,
but even with a
even if
-1, it would be a 12. So there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
So it would be a 12. So like you two immediately duck in deeper into the villa as like the people are like being escorted out. As the door shuts behind you, you all can like take a moment to like peek behind as you can see like these like plates of like food being like loaded. They are food, but you can tell like from the shine to them, and you see like these bottles of wine being pulled out with like this like deep amber liquid. You definitely notice and recognize ambrosia infused food.
People are gonna get fucked tonight. Wow. Everything's
so-
glittery.
It's so shiny.
So
You
What?
think we're at
What?
you think we're a gay bar?
What? Are they just gonna create like a giant orgy of like mythos? What is happening? Why would they need so much?
Either all of this is gonna go to like one person, or all of this is gonna form like a mini army. My thoughts.
And then they're gonna sacrifice them all.
You're really set on this whole sacrifice thing, aren't you?
It's all the red and gold. It's just giving me sacrifice themselves to the devil kind of vibes.
But it's not devil though.
Oh,
Dogs.
like, didn't you see the dogs outside? Like, look, I'm not
Yeah.
smart, but like
Just
it
go
looks like
W.
Cerberus.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Okay. Well, we're gonna snoop around, I suppose.
Yeah.
All right, clicking up to Lane as you like are investigating the upper floors.
I super failed.
Yeah, as you and Dante investigate the upper floors, you like I said, it feels it's eerie how empty this place is. Any room that you enter, not a speck of hair, a thin layer of dust. It is you like Lane, like Dante, as you were like remember the information given to you that this house has become a ghost town. It really does feel like it. Your footsteps echo in the hallways. You constantly looking over your shoulder, wondering if someone will appear behind you because there's just no one or nowhere. It feels like there's nowhere to hide. This place is empty.
Nowhere to run to, baby.
I don't think I'm finding shit in here.
Yeah.
I have one other option I have, but I don't really want to go back into the main room and well, that guy's in there. Is there a window in this room?
There are windows in the rooms. Yeah, you can like pop out and look into the garden.
Okay, so there isn't an escape because I assume the only other door is the one going back into the main room, right?
Like, so what do you? Like, oh, you mean like
from where I am? If I left the room, it wouldn't immediately like. Are we actually in this room? Like on the
no,
floor?
like you all are up on
upstairs,
the
okay.
You all are all upstairs. There are
cool.
different paths that you can take. Yeah, you don't have to go right back into the ballroom. But
how much? Dante, if I were to ask a question, what kind of question would I want to ask? If I wasn't guaranteed an answer, I don't exactly know what to do, but I would ask the question, I would get an answer. That is the important bit. What it would cost me, I don't know, but
An accurate answer.
I mean, my question would be, what is ambrosia made out of? Is that smart? Or do we want something else?
If you can ask more than one question, we might ask where they're keeping it.
I'm going to try and use Eldritch Knowledge.
okay, you're going to make a. I guess this would be a change the game roll.
I changed the game. We changed the game. Yeah.
Change the
I'm
game.
going to mark Eldritch Knowledge. I'm going to mark Inquisitive Mind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to mark the weakness tag. Knowledge comes with a price.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think it's fun. No, that gives me a +1 because I don't have any juice.
The two people with juices are gone.
And I don't think I don't know if always prepared can come in here because I'm not prepared. That's why I'm asking this question. I would like, actually no, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna burn Eldritch Knowledge just so I can have it.
Yeah, you're gonna burn it? Okay, so you burn the tab.
Yeah.
So you
I'm just gonna change the game.
You ask where they're
so I can
keeping
see
the
it.
ambrosia, right?
I'm gonna ask where, like, do I get 2 questions if it's a success?
I would say you get 2 questions, yeah.
Okay, cool. In that case, I will, yeah.
So you whisper out to the ether where they keep the ambrosia. You hear this, like, sort of, you hear, like, the whispers, the cracks in the walls that are, have not been, like, have not been, like, the cracks in the walls seem to get darker. The shadows seem to grow longer. As you can hear, like, whispers in your mind, and you hear, like, not here. It's made somewhere else.
As in, like, no, my question was what it's made out of.
Oh, what is it made out of? Oh, okay.
Yes.
It's I guess you could say, the blood of Olympians.
When it's changed the game, is it specific or is it like, is it still vague? That's very vague.
It's vague. Yeah, so like change the game. It's kind of like you make a story tag or. Oh, that's a miss.
Let's see if we can get a 10. There we go. That's
go.
close. There's a 10.
Create a story tag, burn a story tag, give or reduce the status, prolong the effect, hide the effect, or any other improvement, which is I assume like answering these questions for you, you know?
Nice.
So you can get a clue tag concerning what the ambrosia is made out of.
Okay. Okay, sure. And then my second question is, where is the ambrosia being stored?
Yeah. And so you were like, it says like it's not here. It's made deeper in the city. Here, I can tell you there are sections of the city. Let me find them for you, and I can give you an actual answer.
Okay. I was more going for it in this building, but yeah, that works too.
Yeah,
I assume the ambrosia is actually just in the main room being unboxed right now.
Oh,
but
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, knowing that would actually be more helpful, where it's actually in the city.
There are sections to the city, so let me find that for you. Ah, there it is. You hear like a sort of like a whisper in your mind. You know it's not that's here, and you hear like a name echoes in your head. Royal Plaza Hotel.
Second chapter found right there. That's me using metagame knowledge.
Or we could go there right now.
Yeah, right now.
Right now.
Jump out the window, run all the way to Royal Plaza Hotel.
Yeah. So that name echoes in your head.
And the other answer was
the blood of Olympians is what makes the
blood of Olympians. So it's made out of people or something. Well, it's made out of gods. And I think you probably see Lane go dark for a few seconds, literally go dark, like their entire like covered in shadows. And then they come out of it. I did have the weakness tag as well, so I will have the knowledge comes with a price. So you probably see I'm shaken up. I mean, I'll leave that in Tora's hands, whenever they want to put that on me.
Yeah,
it'll be good.
I think I have an idea for what the knowledge comes with a price will be, but you'll you'll
cool.
see in a moment.
I look over to Dante, shakily, and be like, "That's never pleasant." So,
all right.
No, but nothing. Job well done, can't fix is what I'd say if I was lying. Let's just get on with this. The ambrosia isn't made here. It's made somewhere in the Royal Plaza Hotel. I haven't been there before, but maybe you have. And it's made out of. It's made out of. And he holds up like his hands, like quotations. The blood of Olympians, whatever that means.
That is a thing I would recognize, right, Dora?
Yeah, being who you are and being part of what, like, being your mythos, you would sort of like get that like sort of ping in your head.
You see Dante's eyes widen slightly, and like a grimace crosses his face.
You know something?
I may.
Oh, blood of an Olympian. Okay.
I may know something. We shall see.
The murdered Ares.
Let's try and meet up with the others again if we can.
So, I would say around this time. Where are you, Sibern and Quinn? Where are you all trying to head to?
We went the wrong direction because we're dumb, and now we're in the mansion.
We're just sort of walking and looking about.
Walking and looking about. Just roaming the mansion. Okay.
Yeah, looking for anything that kind of like looks interesting.
anything sus? If there's nothing here, just I guess a
Oh,
way
wow.
out for us.
I love seeing
them.
all of these goons appear.
Oh,
Oh my god,
Goon
it's the Gooner
apparition.
Squad.
It's the Gooners. No,
No.
bad.
You cannot say that. It's illegal.
So as you, so you all are going about trying to find a way out. I would say, go ahead and roll me a. So are you trying to like what are you looking for? Like a way out, a place to stock out and wait for the raid, just a hiding place or location, a way to the roof.
Who are you talking to?
Do you
way to the roof.
Yeah, I'm just like listening out.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead and roll me an investigation.
Okay, Quinn, it's your turn.
Okay, this is gonna go well. Let's see. What random shit can I throw on this?
If you don't have investigation stuff, I can do it.
I've got fake smell. the rest of my
I've got
stuff is
bloodhound
more.
stuff if you think it's better.
The rest of my stuff is like being like stealthy because there's like shape
guys-
shifting.
Okay.
You guys do have juice, remember?
That is true. I do have 3 juice.
Okay, well, I've
You
got.
You pull out a juice box and be like, juice.
Juice.
I for
Juice.
detail, and then I guess I'll use one juice and investigate.
I have for detail
Okay.
1 juice. I another thing could be Bloodhound's nose. Oh yeah, Bloodhound's nose.
Yeah.
Can
I
I
mean,
like
I still-
assist somehow?
Yeah, no, be there for each other. Well, you've already done be there for each other, so
Yeah.
you can give
Yeah,
one of your juices as well. So that would
Yeah,
be
you could have an extra juice.
extra juice. So you are helping each other.
Okay.
Extra juice. So you both spend one of your juices. Take a little juice
Okay,
box. Take a
yeah.
sip.
Let me put
Go
my
ahead,
juice
roll
down.
investigate check.
Okay.
Please be good.
Great success. Wonderful. So you find a, I guess you could say like, you all managed to like dodge and weave your way through the hallways, avoiding any like other enforcers just coming up and like placing things down as you make your way to the roof. Or like you said, you want to find the way to the roof. So you I would say you would find like a staircase leading up to the second floor. I would say leading you to meeting the Quinn and Dante and Lane, who are on their way back down. You two just sort of like
hey,
run into
guys.
these two because they're like, you see them like running upstairs trying to avoid some people, and they run into you.
Hello. We found out some information.
Oh, yeah?
Dante's just furiously scribbling in his notebook.
First of all, that ambrosia stuff is made out of blood of an Olympian.
Ah.
It's also, been made or being stored in a place called the Royal Plaza Hotel. Not for now, but for later, I guess.
Does that mean that they're all vampires?
I mean, it's
House
made
is
out of
giving you
blood.
vampire vibes.
It's just one of the ingredients, I guess. Maybe, I don't know.
Like, do they just have an Olympian strapped in a hotel and just like kind of like a drip on him the whole time?
There are many jokes I could make, but I'm
I was thinking many jokes as well. I'm not gonna make them.
Strapped to a
Blaine would not
table.
make these jokes.
it would be so easy. I mean, I do know how to
Is he
strap
strapped in or
someone
strapped on?
Goodness gracious.
down. You could say they're milking it of its blood.
Oh my
Dante is
God.
fully ignoring you and pacing in the corner.
Oh,
But as
the
you,
stained glass is giving me bad vibes. Like, it's the only clean and new thing in this whole fucked up, weird, creepy ass
and
The
you
Hills
are
of Eyes house.
and you are adamant that it's going to be a sacrifice.
Right, so I think we should drop a rock on him.
You want to go in guns blazing with 20 guys in there?
Yeah, that's why I thought I'd mention the idea to you first before I do something stupid.
Okay, before you do something stupid,
We also did.
We
see
should
them
wait. We
unloading
should
a
wait
bunch
for the.
of members.
I'm going to check the police radio and be like,
Mhm.
can we get an update? I'm just gonna record talking to the radio.
As you like turn on the police radio, the chatter is immediately it comes on like with a flash, and there's like immediately chatter that you have to be like, oh shit, and bring the volume back down so you don't get heard. You hear like the chatter of like people like getting set up. There's like, yeah, we're in position, we're moving in, like we're on our way because like the like the party is about to start. And like we're getting positions, you know, like loading up. As you all look out the window, you see a procession of black limousines making their way towards the villa.
Two black Cadillacs.
We really should have got explosives.
I agree.
That would be illegal.
What an underside.
Mm.
I mean, I have like a spray can and the lighter.
I am the lighter.
Yeah, true.
But yeah.
Okay, I have a spray can.
Before we get too far from it, you do find like I would say a decent like window. Like you basically are all like walking and talking as you're like leaving, trying to put some distance between you and the ballroom. And I'd say you do find a decent location window and another one of the many empty rooms that you all can like climb up on and get to like the skylight roof of the ballroom that we talked about.
Yeah.
I would like. I don't actually necessarily hate the thought of burning a place down.
See, look, I have a good idea sometime.
All right. Let's keep our arsonist tendencies to ourselves.
What did Mr. Kim do to help us out?
He gave us his number.
He gave you his number, and he said he's riding on a side. He gave you his number if you wanted to call for backup.
And we just didn't.
Yeah, no, I mean I would say there are like phones in some of the rooms. There are landlines that you all can find.
Yeah, like we can go into one of the offices and use the phone.
Okay. Because we do want to involve him, right?
I mean, if we want to break the stained glass.
I can easily break the glass. I think I would just like... If we want to break the glass, I can easily do that as something out of my power.
Like, we can do it to help the cops. Like, we break the glass as the cops come rushing in.
Let's wait until they get here, and then we can do something.
Would the actual stained glass of the skylight be closer? Like I could take a closer look at it if I were on the roof.
Yeah, I would definitely say that you could.
Yeah, let's go take a closer look. I also want to draw.
Because if so, Dante is already climbing up on the roof.
I would think I would also be climbing up on the roof because I've done many a stakeout.
I don't know how I got muted, but yeah, I said you can definitely go up there and check.
Okay, we're up there. Cyprian wants to draw.
Dante is like while you all are discussing, Dante just silently climbs out the window and up on the roof.
I'll follow and then
look at the butt.
Look at the butt of the ghost man.
Yeah, we all look at the butt of the person in front of us as we climb up.
I'm the next person passed on to.
Everyone's just looking at butts. But yeah, you can climb up.
Well, that's what happens when you climb ladders. You look at their butts.
Okay, I would say I would say third time, like you get up onto the roof, Dante, and like able to examine it truly and fully. Yes, this I would say like basically from the other roles that you've made and all the talk and chatter. And everything that you've talked about, this is from what you can like see and identify up close and like looking at it. This is an iconography, an image of Hades.
I like flinch.
Sorry, what was that?
Start pacing. Dante, you see Dante flinch and then start pacing faster and write more things in his notebook.
That's the thing before that. Sorry.
Oh, so like yeah, after I would say like after all the investigating and the looking, and as you all like sort of like arrive at the roof, and you can get like an actual good look and full detail of the stained glass window, the imagery is quite evident. You are looking at a stained glass depiction of the Greek god Hades.
Oh, well, I think we know which Olympian it is.
I think he's doing it willingly.
I mean, he's the god of death, or the underworld, or whatever.
You know, it could make sense if it's just willingly.
Could be the mythos supporting, perhaps.
Well, there was a dude that looked like Cerberus. Well, at least he had 3 dogs.
He
So
just has 3
maybe.
dogs. I mean,
He has 3
this
dogs.
thing,
Okay, that's Cerberus.
isn't Cerberus a 3-headed dog? If we aren't having mythos behind us, wouldn't we see the dog as just having 3 heads instead of just saying 3 dogs?
That is fair.
I don't know how it works.
I also don't know how it works.
It's a bit of a case by case basis. Sometimes people will look exactly like their mythos. Sometimes it's more of a esoteric kind of sort of like thing, like, you know, by like relation. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I remember I played a.
Dogs were controlling the dude.
In my last one, I was Kronos, god of time, was my mythos, and at one point I disconnected myself from my body and I was just a ghost walking around. And so normal people just saw I looked a bit thin, you know, but everybody else saw like right through me.
Yeah,
well, quite literally.
So, but yeah, like but yeah, the 3, it's, you know, you can make whatever conclusions that you all would like, but yeah, it does. A mythos does not mean that they have to look exactly like whoever they are here for. Like Red Riding Hood over here is not a wolf is not a wolf person, you know.
Not yet.
Not a wolf all the time.
Not the wolf among us. But yeah, standing on like, you sort of like look down, Dante, and everyone would like, you all would like recognize and come to the conclusion that the skylight, the stained glass, is of Hades, the Greek god of death. You all watch as like, you all can like sort of see as like the from your position above, you all watch as let me change things. Get these
Is there like you know how some skylights have like the liftable like window panels where you can lift it up and you know, actually have like you could drop into it without smashing through the glass kind of thing. Is that there on this roof or no?
I would say there would be like a way that you can like lift it if you so desire. Yeah, like one of those like little like turn things.
Yeah, I would want that because then I could like poke my gun through a hole.
But yeah, you see as you all like the party gets into swing. Let me go ahead and change the music.
Who be this? This is a different person.
Probably the lady of the house.
You see,
yeah, didn't I see her in my vision in the past?
I would say so, yeah. But
I remember.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I remember seeing that person with strings attached to them, right?
Yeah, pretty much. You would see, yeah, like in your vision, you saw them with their strings attached. But yeah, you see as like the man with like the 3 dogs kind of like stands off to the side as this one woman steps up. You see the familiar visage of Honeylip as he like sits down and like begins like chatting with like the many different like people here. Like they're currently just having like a good like a conversation as like there's like all these like little like heavy lids on like the food to keep it warm. As where is the? There it is. So, amidst the lavish upholstery, the exquisite ballroom is in complete silence as the dozens of men and women therein watch the ambrosia being prepared and served. Their gazes transfixed on the red glowing pudding. At the main table sits an elderly lady, her face hidden by a wide-brimmed black hat draped with a mourner's veil. Not far from her, next to the crate from which the ambrosia is being distilled, stands a man in dirty rags, holding 3 black dogs on a leash. The Falzoni mobsters all lick their lips, eager to consume the substance that would grant them another year of godlike power. You all hear the, you all sort of look out onto the distance and you can see, the 1 or 2 police trucks being at the edge of the villa. And, as you all, are about to prepare yourselves, you hear the ring of static over the police radio. As you hear, attention all units, there's been a murder at Royal Plaza Hotel.
Dun, dun, dun.
We need all units there immediately.
No.
Uh-oh.
There's chatter and you can hear the captain getting angry over it. This is a direct call from the commissioner. We need all units there immediately. And then there's silence and the radio gets cut and there's silence and there's a bit and you hear the captain's voice over the radio. It says, Lane, consider yourself deputized for the time being.
Yo, I'm a deputy. I'm back in the force, boys.
Shut the sheriff.
What do you...
Stop no more.
We're on our own.
Are you saying I'm on my own here?
My hands are tied. They're calling us off.
You seriously gonna let them get away with this?
I'm not letting
If they do whatever they're gonna do tonight, there's gonna be a lot more murders than that.
I'm not... Like I said, you have the... I'm giving... I'll take any flack from it. Consider yourself deputized by the captain and take in the people who you need to take in. I have a chance when I get back to the office to make one phone call.
Can you call up George Kim and tell him to come here, please? From the liquor store.
I can do what I can.
That must sound so random.
Yeah.
It does sound so random, but she doesn't ask any questions.
This random liquor store.
Yeah, can you call up this random liquor store guy? But she says, I'll do what I can. I'm sorry, they've tied my hands.
Well,
So you all stand at the
I
roof.
appreciate any help that you could have given anyways. Okay, well, I turn off the radio.
Yep. But yeah, you all stand on the roof looking down in as the different servers begin to pull off the hooded plates, and you see the ambrosia being revealed to the goers.
Everybody, I'd say get ready for combat right now, because I'm about to go in guns blazing.
Shatter the
Dante's
glass so the
just-
glass can stab all of them.
I was going to put my hands on the glass and start heating up and trying to shatter all of the glass with my fire.
You put your hands against it. You watch as the sort of the black metal, where the stained glass is, and sort of their little areas begin to heat. Cracks fill them as there's a complete shattering noise as you all sort of hear. You watch as the people turn up to see you as you all are given this moment to jump down, and you're boop, you all get this. This is kind of the scene that you'll get.
Yo!
Oh my god, we're amazing!
I never got to see this last time.
Yo.
So yeah, just imagine the people jumping down at your characters and not the ones in the. But yeah, this is what you all. This is the sort of the scene that you all get.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Dante's leaping directly for the man with the dogs.
Yeah,
I'm staying up here because I have range. I do better at range in combat.
yeah, but yeah, you all jump down as the panic shocked fills the sound of all the individuals in attendance. And yeah, let me switch the music to the combat music as we get started.
I will shout out this.
I want Sibrin to land on the table.
I'm going to shout out before anybody takes a bite at this. This is the NYPD. Wait, is it NYPD? Oh, we're not in New York, are we?
No, we're not. The city doesn't have its. The city doesn't have like a name.
City of Mist.
It's called the City of Mist. The COMPD.
This is the police. You're all under arrest.
The paging Dr. Beat. All right, let me get the music going.
Dr. Beat, emergency.
Where is Fist Fight with the Olympians? There it is.
I've been enjoying this.
No more.
This is great.
No more sweet pasta music.
No more. See you later.
But yeah, I'd say you all would get to go first. So here's the thing. So like to avoid I guess you could say, so we're gonna put you like up here, Lane, consider you up top. You all can so you want to go for the guy with the dog, and Quinn, where do you want to land?
Surprise me.
Surprise me! Just roll a d6.
He just lands like in the middle of the room,
You
head flat
land,
back
you,
on
you,
their
land
ass.
you land on Honey's lap.
Oh.
But yeah, so all but Honey, these individuals are classed as a group of people. So
They haven't actually eaten the ambrosia yet, have they? They're just normal until they have.
they have not eaten the ambrosia, so they still have their powers, but eating it would give them their powers for another year.
Hmm.
So they all still have their powers currently. But
Okay.
yes, so they're classed as a group of individuals. But you all land down. You hear as you all like hit the ground. You hear Lane shout out, "This is the police!" and like combat begins.
Okay.
I'll let you guys go first.
I guess Sibrin wolfs out because there's a lot of fucking people.
This is a lot of people.
Yeah.
I guess like wolfs out. There's like a spin kick of like just kicking all the cutlery and knives into like the people around him.
Yeah. So yeah, no, so you're just gonna take attack on like some of the people here.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's. What else are we gonna do?
Yeah. No, I get you. So go ahead and roll a hit me with all you got.
Okay, cool. I don't know what tags to use besides shapeshifting. I think that's it.
Shapeshifter, you can pull out your axe.
What's an axe? I feel like that's overkill.
What do you mean? So like I know there's like a group of people, but like I know there's just a group, like they're all considered groups, but like as you land, there's about 100 people in this ballroom.
Oh.
Okay.
So like there's tons of there's tons of people here. The map does not do it justice, but like this is you all like attacking and fighting, coming in trying to like get as many people as you can, and your eyes like landing on the ringleaders.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Nice, great
Great
success.
success.
So,
Great success.
are you also using your juice because that's a +4?
Oh shit! No, I'm not. Sorry.
No, I'd say your first attack can use juice because you all have prepared. So you can use use one of your juice for your first attack. So that'll get you to 11, which is still a great success. So you get them good.
Okay, cool.
Let me double check the things about enforcer groups, if there's a way to handle them differently than just a group. Can BRB quick brag? Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, so you come in and you let out like this loud howl. You take your axe and you go, woof, woof, and you manage to like take out like a few of them in one swing. As like plenty of like lots of like groups will like start pulling out their guns and they getting ready to fight as you like slam into a few of the group, taking out a few of them. So you see you get to get them good. I assume with 4. And they take, because they are a group and they are Olympians, they take 3 less. So you've gotten the group in of itself 1. They've taken 1 in terms of their damage.
One damage.
Yeah, but it's a group. It's a group. You've done 1 damage to a group of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you take out a few of them with 1 like good swing, and you let out a howl as they like all surround you and they pull out guns and weapons. So yeah, who's next?
You want to go next, Quinn, or should I?
Sure. So is this classified as a group? So.
Yeah, Honey Lip is classified as an individual, but the enforcers are classified as a group.
Because I was thinking I could try and use my powers of persuasion to make him be on our side. Ooh.
You can
idea.
certainly try. It's always there's always a chance. So go ahead.
Fuck it, why not?
You could try.
All right, so I'll use powers of persuasion, and
So powers of let's look at your character real quick.
yeah.
Powers of persuasion. Fake smile, juice as well. Friends in high places. What do you say? What do you say to? You're trying to convince Honey?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. So what are you trying to say to him?
All right. Well, I would just sort of be, because obviously I landed on his lap. I'm like, oh, hello there. But then I would be like, so are you sure you want to get into battle with us? I'm sure we could come to some sort of deal. I'm sure you're a man that has a fine business mind. How about you help us deal with this situation?
Okay, go ahead.
We can figure something out.
Go ahead and roll me a I guess this would be a convince.
Yeah, so I am gonna use the friends in high places, fake smile, and persuasion. Sound good?
Yeah.
I'll save my juice for in case I defeat. What one did you say it was?
Convince.
Convince.
Actually, I feel like this is a change the game. You're trying to you're not really trying to convince him to change your side. You're trying to brainwash him with your powers, right? Is what I'm guessing.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. So then change the game.
Okay.
Great success.
So
for the time,
Great
success. For the time being, he is currently under the story tag brainwashed.
Ooh, do I need to write that down, or?
I got it. I got it for you.
Okay, cool.
Where is my status tags? There it is.
And then, so I remember, I'm gonna untick those boxes.
Mind controlled. And
There we go.
and what did you get on it? A 3. Mind controlled 3.
Ooh.
Let's go.
So that's
He's
a
just a
tag.
little guy.
That's a tag on him now. So he's currently mind controlled at 3. So he's currently I'd say for the next bit he is on your side.
Is this Honeylip or is this the group?
No, this is just Honeylip.
Okay.
Because he's an individual. The other 3 are around me.
I'd say you could have convinced a group of people if you wanted to do them instead of Honeylip.
Nah, I feel like Honeylip still has tasted some of his supply, so I feel like he's still more of a threat than the group.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Physical harm, subdual. Oh, or suggestion. He has an I forgot he has an Olympian thing. So he has mind controlled 2 instead of 3.
Okay.
Still mind controlled.
Yeah, still mind controlled, but not as long as you thought it was.
Because I'm so sick.
You are. So you sort of like you run your finger underneath his chin and you like whisper those honeyed words, and you watch as his wait, did the falling shards of glass deal any damage to his chat? No, they covered themselves. But like you watch as his eyes like glaze over as like your magic takes hold, and he's currently mind controlled for a little bit. So you hop off his lap and you get ready for obviously the confrontation.
Yeah.
All right, Dante.
The meme version of that is I lean into his ear and I just go, nay.
Old sexy horse. I'm just marching right up to the man with the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And what do I see when I look into his eyes?
You look into his eyes, and there's almost like there's nothing there. The man just sort of like stands there. He's holding the dogs like their leash as they like pull on them and they like growl at you, like getting ready to fight. But as you look at the man, the walker, there's nothing there. Dressed in rags, a very dichotomy between him and the very well dressed Falzonis. He's just a husk.
I do not address the man. I look down at the dogs, and how do I want to approach this? I'm not going to kick the dogs. Because I know these dogs, right?
You get that familiar sense of them. You get that like you get that familiarity, that pull between them that individuals of mythos of similar ilk have. I will stop referring to the dogs as dogs and start referring to them as their name. Their name is K9.
Nice.
Okay.
So you lock eyes with K9 as they like sort of like look to you.
I sort of like lean down and let them like sniff my hand a little. Or are they like actively snapping at me?
They're actively snapping at you. They are in a agitated and angered state. You can try and change the game and talk to them if you want to, but currently they are very yeah.
I'm going to try to I'm going to talk to them and try to explore this connection that I'm feeling, and I'm sure that they feel it too.
Mm-hmm. So what do you say? What do you say to K9?
I reach out to them slightly, and I'm like, hey buddy, you remember me, Spot?
Spot? Yeah, no, because Hades does mean yeah.
Yeah. Cerberus means spotted.
Yeah. As you say this, like one of the dogs like sort of like sniff at you, and they like get that sense of familiarity, and they like look at you like warily, unsure of whether or not they want to attack you.
Can I try to pet dogs?
Go ahead and roll me a convince.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay. We're gonna. I think would speak with spirits apply here? Because
it would speak with spirits would apply.
Okay. And undead or undying, I think would too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if fear of death wouldn't, because they are.
Yeah, no, they would not be afraid.
They are not afraid of
the
death.
Yeah, no, not even in the slightest.
Okay, and that's convince?
Yep.
Come on, let me pet the dog.
Great success. There is I would say there is like a minus to it considering everything, so it would be more of a mild success, but that's understandable. So like you sort of like you put your hand to the dog and like you sort of like get this like this sense of you manage to like subdue them for but a moment. They hesitate in attacking you. They feel that sense of familiarity, and they feel confused, even though they have been given a job, a command by their true and only master, and so they're a bit confused by it. But they do not seem ready to fucking pounce and rip your throat out right now, because they're confused.
There we go, boys. There we go. And I'm patting them.
You're patting them. You pat. You have just the two hands as you pat two of the dogs.
I only have 2 hands.
Actually, more like the Hades thing. Only like in the Hades game, only one of the heads like to be pet. The other two are just like. Eh. So actually, that for a mild,
it's a silly goofy one.
that actually makes sense. For the mild success, you convince one of the heads. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I will consider one of the heads convinced, while the other two are still on their mission and on their job. So go ahead and get that status on them. What was that?
I was going to say, while this is happening, I'm going to shoot up this table.
Yeah, no, obviously.
I love how we've had flirting, head pats, and no gun.
Well, Cyberin attacked them too.
Sorry, wolf mode.
Someone's ruining all the food.
Yep.
Wolf dog.
So which table are you shooting at?
Head pat.
I'm going to shoot at this table.
Sounds good. You take your gun, click, and you aim. Go ahead and roll me that hit with all you got.
I would like to add, because I have my body made out of fire also has the thing flames lash out. I would like to use probably flame infused bullets.
Sounds good. You watch as 3 of the 4 stages of grief flirt. God. You watch as fire wraps around this sort of eldritch fire, kind of purple in color, wraps around your hands and enters your gun, as you can sort of see these elder runes flash for but a moment as you know what's happening.
I've ticked a pair of old revolvers, steady hand, and body made out of fire.
Fire, right? Go ahead, roll hit with all you got.
Hit me with all you
10.
got.
All right, 10. Do you want to choose? So you can get.
I'm already in a superior position because I'm on the roof, so I don't think I need to take that one. I would like to do. You get them good, and you get more of them.
So yeah.
Well, more of them means target 1+1. So never mind. I think because they're a group, so it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, there's 2 groups.
I would like
so you
to
can hit the other group.
True. I'll leave. I would like to. Yeah, I'll hit this group too.
Okay.
Because I have two guns, so one gun for each.
I swear to God, if you shoot me,
I'm not going to shoot you.
You pull out 2 guns, and the bullets come raining down in a blast of eldritch flame. Their size and their Olympian might causes them to take less, but so you have a power of 3. You get them good +1. So they take. This is not mundane, so they take 2 each of the group. The groups take a damage of 2, basically, as you rain down the bullet fire. Boom, boom, boom. Now on to the alternate group's turns. We'll start with K9. One of them is currently convinced by you. Dante.
Did glass do any damage?
It sort of just rained down on them. They covered themselves. It's shards of glass did damage, but not they're also Olympians.
Okay.
They're powered. They're powered by they're powered by the ambrosia still. So it did something, but nothing. You can see little cuts on them, but nothing substantial. But anyway. So K9 is currently convinced by you at 1 to not attack you. So you watch as the other 2 dogs sort of turn their head and start barking, almost as if barking orders. And some of the other enforcers recognize what they're saying. And Dante, being who you are and being as close, you can sort of hear the words underneath the barking. Grab the ambrosia. We're leaving. As you watch as this group runs up, and they all start piling the ambrosia into bags as you watch as the other two dogs begin to like pull away from you, trying to like lead K9 out, lead the walker out. As watch as the last dog looks at you, and it whimpers a little and wags its tail before they go back to listening to the other two heads, and they begin to turn away as well.
Is it possible some of my bullets that were, flame infused also lit fire to the tables?
I would say you would have damaged and like lit some of the stuff on fire. Yeah.
I want a bit of fire going on because it'll distract people.
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah,
I want to
totally.
put fire out first before they evacuate.
I get you. There's some fire and flames as like one of the chairs falls down and like catches a rug on fire. Very cinematic. As you watch as like the rest of there's like 4 groups of like 20 that you all are currently fighting, and one of the groups of 20 start like grabbing like piles of the ambrosia, the bottles, the piles of food that had been infused, and just pure chunks of this like orange gold, and they throw them into bags and they immediately start running. So that's one group gone. As K9 looks at you, like one of the heads looks at you, Dante, as like the other 2 dogs pull it away, and they're trying to run away.
I would try to chase after them, but it's not my turn right now.
Yeah, you can chase after them during your turn. But yeah, so that convinced... they would have attacked you if that convince was not there. You were so close, they would have fucking tried. So that convince is gone.
Yeah, they would have. I don't think they would have hit nothing, but they could have tried.
Yeah, they would have made an attack against you. But yeah, so they're going to try and like run towards the... They run out back, you recognize they're running towards the place where the
truck is.
The truck is, as the orders were barked out. With that said... Honeylip is mind controlled for 2 turns, so he's going to take a swing at some of the group.
Woo! My little minion.
Your little minion, as he starts like fighting like some of the members, and they're like, "Honey, what's wrong with you?" Like, actually, not Honey. They would have called him. They would call him by his name, actually.
Mr. Lips.
Mr. Lips.
Mr. Lips.
Mr. Lips. They call me. They call me Mr. Pig. Where's his? Where is his?
We've definitely said it before a few times. I
We've
don't
said
remember
it a few times, and I never remember it either.
Fabio.
It's Fabio. That's right.
Fabio.
Actually,
yeah.
it's Fabio.
Fabio.
Yeah, so they're like, Fabio, what are you doing? As he like manages to like land a couple blows on them, so
I'm
they
just
take.
behind him, biting my lip like ah.
So this group is like takes another damage. This mind control goes down to 1. As the 3 groups are going to make their attacks on the 3 people that are around. Actually, no. This one, they're
doing anything?
No, she's there. She's present. She's just she's sitting at the main table. She'd be here, and she's just watching.
She's a puppet. It doesn't matter.
She's just watching this all happen. You watch as this group of people, like you watch as 20 Lane, you watch as like 20 gangsters pull out pistols and they aim them at you and they start firing. Go ahead and roll me a face danger.
Okay. I need to untick all the tags I just used, and I can't use those ones until my next turn. I would like to burn non-Euclidean Navigator.
Mm-hmm.
And just like slip through the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Like slip through between a crack and then just put myself like right here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I will.
And then I just like push myself behind the old woman so they probably won't shoot her.
Yeah.
I
So
reckon.
you can go ahead and burn that. So you'll burn that tag as you sort of like slip through the cracks as they start firing at you. They notice that you've
They're
gone.
probably like, what? Where did they go?
It's like, did we get him? And then they turn around, they see you like behind like the woman, and they're like, fuck, and they yell, get ready. These groups are going to go ahead and just try and punch you. You watch as one gets up behind you, Sibern, with like a chair in hand. They swing it down, trying to crack it over your head. Go ahead and roll me a face danger.
Okay. I don't put anything on it, right?
You can put some tags on it.
Don't know what. I don't really have anything
You've already,
to
you
tag.
have burned a bunch in your attack. You burned your shape changer. Well, not burn, but you can burn a tag. You have what can we do here? You're gonna argue
So
that
he's shape-shifting on the last turn. On the
Yeah.
act of the last.
Axe the last one. You can use Predator's Eyes to like sort of see the fights coming because you're a good fighter. You can use the last of
Yeah.
your juice because you were prepared for this fight, and that's about it. I can think.
Okay. Okay. Juice time.
Just time.
Juice time.
I guess. So what am I? What am I?
happy to.
Face the danger.
Face the danger with +2.
Cool.
Ooh, another great success. Damn. Defend off the effect and take no status. You're ready and like it's like one of those bar fights in the movies. There's 20 of them all like come onto you as you like sort of like dodge out of the way. Someone like swings a chair and accidentally hits his friend as you like sort of like just in full bar fight mode as you're dodging out of the way. This last group of 20
that's cool.
they try and hit you, Quinn.
Damn. Alright. It's horse mode.
Horse mode.
So yeah, I guess I'll
Or
Just, like,
25.
try it.
Then 4 groups of 25.
yeah, so I'll use 1 horsepower. Shape shifting.
Maybe adhesive skin.
He's sting, yeah.
horse.
Adhesive skin's a good one.
Skin. And
Yep.
then I'll use a juice for fun.
Yeah, okay. So
So
You
do I,
have
do,
to
do, I,
get their
do, I,
fist stuck in you.
dropping
do I
it
just
all
add
in.
a +1?
Yeah, +1 to the power if you're using the last of your juice. So this is the last of y'all's juice. You both use 3 each.
Yeah, no more
I've only.
juice.
I gave
So
one away.
1, 2.
Yeah,
I've used all-
I only gave. I got 3. I gave 1 away. I'm using 1 now, so I still have 1 left.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No, didn't you use the juice
Have
at
you-
Don't
the...
just reduce any lip?
No, I didn't use juice. I said I was gonna save it
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
I probably missed that bit. My bad.
because I knew that I was gonna need to punch someone. All right, horse time. Let's see. Would this just be hit with all you got,
Or face
or-
danger. Face danger.
Face danger.
12, nice. They all come on you like once again swinging as you like sort of like you shapeshift into a horse and they like
Horse.
they hit you and they're like what the fuck their fists and what attacks just sort of like bouncing off your hide as you like sort of shift
They
back
bounce-
into
yep.
yourself your kelpie
They
mode.
bounce off, and the horse head just turns around slowly, just like you what?
You what, mate? All right. With that, the group is done. So we're back up to the team.
Okay.
I would like to. Oh no, you go first. You go first.
Dante is like, would you all mind if I like points toward the door where everyone is running to with the ambrosia?
Yeah, go for it. Chase after them.
Yeah.
I shout across the room as I'm literally across the room from you.
It's like yeah, you just shout.
Go after him!
Yeah, go! As you just like sort of like you break through the doors.
Yeah, Dante is sprinting after
Yeah.
that group.
Yeah, so like you make your way through the door and you sort of like you knowing the path, like you sort of like follow them and you make your way into the garage and you can see like this like big truck and like the enforcers are just like throwing like the like ambrosia into it like the bottles like rolling as they're throwing them in the boxes and throwing it away as like K9 is just like sort of like watching them and they like turn to look at you as the 3 dogs like growl and they like take up like defensive stances. What do you do?
I'm not sure if I should try to go back up to the dog or if I should try to get in the truck.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Let's see. How do I want to approach this? What's what I'm doing? Heads I go into the truck, tails I go to the dog. Tails. Okay, I'm running up to K9.
Yeah, they're there. You run up to them again.
I'm
Who's a good boy?
and I'm like, "Hey, buddy, what are you doing?"
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What's going on?
Hey, champ, what's
Why
going
do I
on
know
here?
you?
So what are you trying to do? You trying to convince them again? Trying to change the what's going on here?
I'm trying. I think I want to get my dog. I'm trying to reach out to that connection again. So it's like maybe change the game, or maybe I didn't get attacked last turn, so I don't have a new role. Maybe I do just run past them and try to jump into the truck.
Okay, that's easily enough. There is a like an enforcer in the truck right now, so as you run towards them and you like try and get into the truck, they're there.
Yeah, I shoved past him.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll me a. I guess this is not really a hit with all you got. This would be a go toe to toe. Yeah, go toe to toe.
Go toe to toe. I think rapid growth, and fear of death come into play here.
All right. Try and like grow and like intimidate him out of the car.
Yeah, like smack him out of the way with a random vine.
Yeah.
And go toe to toe. Do any weakness tags apply? I don't think they would.
Let me look at your weakness tags. There you are, Dante. Temperamental, duties to the dead, like a sore thumb. Not really. No, not here at this moment.
Okay.
Actually, I do have a weakness tag. A team of loners. You've left your group. You're on your own. You're outnumbered.
Oh, that's fair. Oh dear. Come on.
Mild success. You managed to achieve your goal. So you, I assume you want to like drag him out of the car.
Yeah, I like throw him out of the car.
All right, so you come up, like you run up to him and like you grab him, you throw him out of the car. As like the group is like sort of like throwing stuff back in, and you hear like the dogs barking, and you can already like you hear a clatter as like the leash falls as 3 dogs are coming running towards you now.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, also remember, you mark attention in the crew theme. Do we all do that, or is it just?
I would say yeah, the group does that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, back to the group. Like so, as you see like 3 dogs running towards you, running towards you, Dante. The camera flashes and it's back to the group.
I'm going to just. I don't think this woman's going to resist like at all because I know she's kind of a puppet. So I'm just going to quickly cuff this person and then run after. I'm going to cuff the lady, and then just run after Dante.
Okay. So
I don't mind holding my turn until like everybody else has had that turn.
Okay, so you're gonna go after Dante. All right, so Sibrin, you're up. You've watched 2 of your individuals run off.
Sibrin has no clue where they're running off to. This is an exciting minion. I suppose jump onto the next table and destroy as much emotion as you possibly can.
Yeah, so so you're gonna try and get these people.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll me a hit with all you got.
Okay, I guess I can click shape shifting again because I skipped.
You didn't use shape shifting during your defense roll, so you can burn it again as well as your axe.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
I'd like to ask you look quite strong.
What else can I use? I suppose nothing else really. Tell them some grandma's gossip randomly.
Those grandma's going to be very disappointed in them if they attack you.
Right. My grandma would be really disappointed in you. I guess I'll just roll like that. Hit is all you got.
Yeah, go ahead, roll to attack. Mild success. So you get them. So you get to choose one of the choose things. So I guess you just up the damage a little bit more then. Or if you want to hold their attention or gain the upper hand and get a juice.
Give me a juice.
Give you a juice. All right, so that is 1 damage to them because they are Olympians. So you come in, you grab a couple of their heads, and you slam them against, do like that old grab 2 people's head and slam them together. You sweep the leg on one of them, and you pick up a chair and throw it at the others. You take this axe in hand and just start roaring at them as they're trying to surround you. But you're doing a good job at keeping them at bay. So that's.
Yeah.
All right, Quinn, you're up.
Ha, horse.
You in your horse form.
Of course, the horse.
Of course, the horse.
The animal ones are just left to fight.
I'm still horse. I guess.
You become a horse riding a horse.
That would be Wolf riding a horse would be a fun.
Dog on horse with axe.
Dog horse with axe. And horse with whip in both.
What is this homunculi?
Oh my god, this chimera that you've made.
Don't worry about it. I would just.
The dog for axe with, obviously.
Can I just run into them as a horse?
Yeah, no, totally.
Oh, yeah. You need to
Uh,
horse seduce them.
no, I'm
Horse
not
seduce
horse seducing them.
You should
Totally,
just
you can
flirt with
totally
them
do
as a
that.
horse.
Absolutely, go ahead. Roll me a hit with all you got.
Is there any that?
You've used, I believe you used, where's the face danger? You used 1 horsepower shapeshifting and adhesive skin last time. So I don't know if you can.
Not sure what tags you have on this.
You have 1 last juice left. I
Sure,
don't know what-
I'll use my last juice.
Use your last juice as you rear up and prepare you
Yep.
gallop forward. Go ahead, roll a hit with all you got.
The juice is loose.
God damn, fucking hell. So what do you want to choose out of the 2? Do you want to get them good, get more of them, gain the upper hand?
Get more juice.
Come on, juice. No,
A juice for a juice.
I'm a get them good. I think.
All right, get them good.
Nice.
So that
Yep.
is a damage of. Okay, that's 2. You get 2 more. You get 1 more.
Oh,
You get them good
no.
twice,
Uh,
or you get to get 1 more of them.
I'll get.
Or you could
Get more.
you take cover so you don't get immediately hit back.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh yeah,
nah,
that's an option.
So you're gonna
I
That's
forget
fair.
all about that.
are you gonna get more of them, or are you gonna
yeah,
take cover?
I'll just try and bowling pin them.
You bowling pin them, so you run forward, slamming into them. So
Yeah.
you run into
Pretty much, yeah.
this group of individuals that were shot with. So because they got shot, they took more damage. So this group is subdued. So you're down to 2 groups left. But the others are still up as you sort of just run around like a bull in a china shop, just thrashing about and kicking your legs back and forth as you cause them to fall, some of them to fall over and collapse as you take out one of the groups. So there's currently 50, probably more 40 at this point, but still 40 enforcers left to you two as you you change back into your human form and you're back to back with Sigurd now.
More like a horse.
Oh my god, that's
than a
cool.
bull, right?
I mean, as I put in the chat earlier, more like a horse in a pawn shop.
Like a horse in an elaborate manner, am I right?
What do I see as I run outside?
You run outside and you see around this time you see a group of people throwing ambrosia into a truck. You see as they slam the back door they're slamming the the 2 double doors closed, and around at the same time you see Quinn over on the side pulling out an individual out of the car, and then you see 3 dogs just racing towards them.
Okay. Who do I take care of? Do I take care of the truck or do I take care of the dogs? That is the question. I was thinking
Shoot my
about.
dogs, please.
No, I was going to shoot the tires of the truck. I wasn't going to shoot the dogs. That's a step. That's a step too
Okay.
far.
Yeah, and John Wick would be on your ass.
Yeah.
You don't want to mess with Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, we don't need the Baba Yaga.
The Baba
chasing
Yaga.
us.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with my original plan. I'm going to just like with my hands raised, I'll like shoot out flames at the tires. Oh no, I'll just use my flame infused bullets so I can mark both
All right,
to
go
shoot
ahead.
out the tires of the truck.
Take that shot.
Okay. Taking that, taking steady hand and pair of revolvers, and also the body made out of flame.
Where is your character? Let me check your thing real quick.
I mean, the only weakness tag I would do when it comes to this is, won't shoot someone in the back, but I'm not shooting someone, I'm shooting a truck, so.
You hear like the whispers in your
Shooting the
mind
back of the truck.
from all the times you've used your powers.
Yeah, I guess I'll do Whispers from Beyond.
Yeah.
It was all you got?
Yep.
Question mark? Okay. 11.
You take the shot.
Ooh. But I've marked out my full attention on my Lust and Horror.
Yeah. You take that
Oh, no.
shot as
That's a good thing, I get XP.
the flaming bullet goes like flying. What do you choose to? I assume you just get them good more, or do you want to take cover?
I would like to gain the upper hand.
Gain the upper hand to get juice. All right. So you get one juice, one more choice.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'll leave this tier as it is because power 2 is fine. Because it's just tires, I
Oh,
assume
you're
they're not
good.
super tires. I'm going to
Yeah.
take cover.
Take cover. So take cover and gain
Not
the upper hand.
Olympic tires.
So as you take the fire, you sort of like don't expect anything to happen, but then you watch as like the walker like throws themselves in front of the bullet and they take it.
Oh, what?
Interesting.
You watch as the bullet rips through them, but no blood comes out.
He walked into my bullet, officer, I swear.
Yeah, but like no blood comes out as like his like throws his body in front of like the damage that you would have done towards like in that direction.
When I fully mark, I forget what happens when I fully do attention. That's something. I get something for that.
Yeah, you
I
do.
forget. I'm
You'll-
going to look through the flip notes.
A new power tag or an improvement to the tag. All right. So, but with that said, that's a team done. So we're gonna start with the garage. The K9 is going to make an attack at you. So I need you to face danger. As
Okay.
3 dogs come pouncing towards you to get you off of the driver, so they can make their getaway.
Yeah, Undead or Undying factors in there, and maybe Stealing Shadow. Like to distract them. And how terrifying is the view of these hounds
As
pouncing
you
on me?
lock eyes with them, it's almost like you can sort of have like this out of body experience, and you can almost see your body being mauled.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop an ambrosia. So let's see what that does.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you're gonna eat one of the ambrosia as you see them running towards you.
Yeah, one of the ones in my pocket, the little pills, not any of the.
You go and pop that in, and as we'll handle that in a minute. But go ahead and add a +1.
Okay. So that's +3 total. And that was Face Danger?
Yeah, face danger.
Okay. Come on. Mild success.
-1.
Why is that? What is that?
Because you've got a concussion.
Concussion. When did I get that?
During,
remember.
I believe, probably a fight. It had to be a fight with
Probably.
the group, and you just did
That was
not
the
take.
last time we broke in here.
Yeah,
Did I take it out? I probably could have taken it out.
you could have, but you decided to get your tag back.
That's fair. Okay.
So you manage to you take the status buff with a -1 tier, so you can go ahead and take crippling bite,
Ouch.
2 instead of 3.
Oh no.
So you watch as like these dogs
where
like
should
that's in your tags at the bottom.
Okay.
So tracking.
Step
A story
tag.
tag.
You watch as like one of the dogs like grabs your arm and the other grabs your leg, and they like pull you off and like away from the what's the word I'm looking for? Like from the driver's seat. You like one tries and gets you again, but you manage to like swing out your leg and kick one of them in the face, and you hear the noise as they like go tumbling away.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm sorry.
All right. It's the other enforcers. Oh no, you chose to get cover, didn't you? Didn't you, Lane? So
I did.
So they can't hit you this time. So they're going to instead of take cover, they're going to just like sort of like jump into the car as the dogs like are pulling you away and try and keeping you off as like they like let go and like they are jumping into the van as well. As you can hear the van begin to spin up, as like the walker is like making his way towards the van as well, but like because he's so far behind and took a hit, it'll take next turn for the van to drive away.
Okay. To be clear, should I put that on a tracking card or a weakness tag?
Tracking card.
Okay.
Going back into the group, you watch as like the remaining members like sort of surround you all. I'm gonna say they're not like they're not too bright. So you all watch as they all take out their guns and they aim them at you, you two,
God.
and you hear like the rapid sounds of clicks and then bangs as they all take their shots at you. I need you both to roll me face danger.
Shot. I've taken my improvement, by the way, but it won't come up at the session. So
Yeah,
whenever we
yeah,
come
yeah.
back to this game,
Like,
Is there anything I can
shots.
add to that, or?
You can change into like your horse form for 1 horsepower, but like I'd say not really.
That's giving them more space to hit. So I
Yeah.
guess. So what was it? Just face danger?
Yeah, just face danger, the two of you.
Well,
Be there for each other. We're
Jeez.
gonna do the flamenco while they shoot.
if we're gonna die together.
What else? Can I do anything else?
Go ahead, roll face danger.
Well, I'm.
No, I'm talking to
I
them.
rolled
Yeah,
a
I'm talking.
miss.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Waiting for Sibird. If you want to
Does
use,
that mean all of the? Does that mean all of the
Yeah.
bullets miss me?
mild success. So they all miss you. So you all like you like there are guns all over you, and like you both sort of like duck into each other and try and like not get hit as like the shots ring out into the air, but then a louder noise fills the air even stronger as
Hey,
Hey.
who's a good paw?
like you see this like white blur come in and like manage to like take down a couple of the people before they take shots and like take a few shots for you. So you all still get hit, but you all get like a minus. You get Cyprian gets a -2 and Quinn gets a -1. So Quinn, you can get gunshot wound 2, and Sibern, you get gunshot wound 1. As like Posh,
Where
shows
did I
up
put this?
in your tracking tags. So you currently like
Chad, it's my turn.
like Sibern gets like shot in the shoulder as like Quinn gets shot in like sort of the stomach area as you like all like are like but like Paw shows up and manages to take a few like bullets for you and roars angrily as like you see
Oh my god, no!
as you see George show up and grab like one of the enforcers, pull him aside and like sock him right in the face. So yeah,
That's about right.
so George and Paul are here. They're now on your side and they're protecting you. Speaking of, George will, Paul will take its attack on some of these people. They're going to. Actually, no. Paw is a defensive spirit. That's why it did. It only defends. Paw can't attack. So George is going to attack.
Okay.
George is going to use his dislocate limb ability as he watches he like
Oh.
gets into a you watch as he gets into a fight with a few of the guards and like few of the enforcers, and you watch as he like grabs one of their arms with his hand and like pulls it out with just his pure strength. And you can hear him like scream out as like a few more guards fall, and it goes. This group is taken 3, and that's what happens.
I
Oh,
see.
and Honeylip takes out a couple more people as well. Gets this other group to 3, and now he loses the mind controlled status. He's like, "The fuck am I doing?"
I can't believe that the one that was supposed to be persuading us to do dumb shit got
got persuaded. Yeah, what a way things go. But yeah, no. Back
It's like,
to the,
well, I'm already here hurting people, so I might as well continue, right?
yeah. So back to the group. So you
It's my
two.
Internet time.
Oh no, are you good, Quinn?
Everyone has gone heavily robot-y.
Oh no.
Same here.
Oh, hello.
Hello, we back?
Hello?
Hello?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Lloyd?
everyone's back to normal. Then.
Okay. Discord must have just probably fucked up. But yeah, so you currently have Paw just sort of like guarding you two both as you all take your next turn. So we'll start with the I'm just gonna roll d6. We'll start with the garage.
Okay. What is Lane doing?
Is there a number plate on the back of the van that's driving away?
I would say yeah, there is.
I'll quickly note it down.
Yeah.
While they're
and
doing
then-
their turn, I'm going to quickly go to the
And
bathroom.
then I'm going to tackle the dogs.
You can try to tackle the dogs. Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a hit with all you got.
Okay, I'm going to use my juice immediately that I have. I'm going to use steady hand. Quite literally steady in this instance. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm just using my juice and my steady hand. Is it? Okay, there we go. So +2. Okay. Wait, why is it not? Do I have a weakness tag? I do actually. I had a weakness tag on. That would be why. I'm not doing weakness tag for this. Because I'm not. There we go. 11.
All right, and 11. So when you attack, K9, if one of the dogs can reach you, yeah, you first have to take the crippling. You first take the Ghost Bite 3 status.
I take the ghost bite 3 from getting an 11.
Yeah, no, that's just when you attack them. They have like this,
Okay.
they have like this retaliation.
Can I
thing.
resist?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me face danger. Actually,
Okay.
if one of the dogs can reach you, you first.
I'll
take-
roll a body made of flame because of fire. Because I mean, it literally says my body's made out of fire. It's not like I've got fire coming out of me.
Yeah.
So it's not completely flashy anymore. So they might just bite right through it.
Mhm.
And I think that's all I can do. And to be honest, always prepared. I came into this. I knew I was attacking a wild magical dog. Maybe I can take always prepared.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, face danger. 10.
Oh my gosh.
It's a great success.
Good
You
lord.
can't hurt me. I'm an invincible, immortal detective with eldritch powers.
So like the dogs like try and like bite you, and like they have unleash when you attack K9. If one of the dogs can reach you, you first take Ghost Bite 3 or Crippling Bite 3.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm
Hi,
tackling a
guys.
dog.
Tackling a dog. So yeah, like
Tackling
you
my dog.
tackling the dog. So like the dogs are like trying to like bite you and like really like rip at you, but you like sort of like manage to like just grab one of them and like pull them away. So what's the plan here?
I'm just gonna try and like I was gonna say handcuff a dog, but that's not really something I can do. I was just gonna try and like put like I was gonna like rip some of my clothing and like just like push it into like the mouth of the dog and like try and gag it pretty much.
Yeah, just trying to subdue it a little. That's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, you can do that, but like okay.
Like I'm just trying to hold the dog down.
Okay, so let's say one of the heads are down, for the time being.
So I guess I get them good and I secure a superior position so they can't hit me back.
Okay. So you have like one of the dogs held down, so it can't hit you back. So okay, Dante, what are you doing?
Let's see. I'm going to try and what is the like driveway? What does that look like?
It's a long, like sort of like curvy driveway out towards the gate.
Okay. And is it like cobbled? Is it paved? Is it dirt?
It's paved. It's paved.
Okay. I am going to... Ooh, I should not do that. I'm going to try to, like, entangle the wheels and mechanisms of the car.
All right, go ahead, roll me
To
a change
try
the game.
and... I'm not sure. I'm gonna yell out to Detective Wayne, like, "Hey, don't hurt the dog, okay?" I'm gonna try
Are
something.
you stupid? Say that to your arm. Say that to literally everything that's happening right now.
I'm gonna burn rapid growth and like completely gum up the works of the truck.
Okay.
So like a great mass of vines forms cracks in the paved driveway and like wraps around each tire of the truck.
All right. So you sort of like you burn the tag, and like as you do so, you hear like a whisper in your head. And you've tasted our power, and now I can see you.
Oh,
That's bad.
Mm-hmm.
And the voice, it feels that like familiar sense in you.
That's bad. That's bad. That's bad.
no, this is a great idea. Bring the bad guy to us.
But yeah, the truck is immobilized,
Alright.
and my tag is burned.
Okay.
And now you're no longer you.
All
No,
right.
it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm very worried. I mean, I've been saying, hey, don't eat ambrosia from the start.
So like
Don't worry about it. I'll
back-
be fine.
back to
Probably.
the ballroom. You have Paw sort of like guarding you all, making it so that you all took less damage as you all like currently holding your bullet wounds. As you see Kim, like George, is like joined in the fight. And he's like knocking people out. So what do y'all do?
There's only one thing I can do. Turn into a horse.
Back into horse form.
Horse
I
one
use
floor.
Horse of Greed.
Suddenly you
Oh
draw
my
two
God.
horses.
So yeah.
Power of Exodia.
So yeah, go ahead and we'll hit me with all you got with your horse form.
So shapeshifting.
Oh god, I feel like I've just done the same thing 3 times.
Sure. If in doubt, horse. What was it? Face danger or?
No, hit with all you got.
Oh, hey, wait,
Uh,
horse.
It would miss.
Horse.
I swung in a
The
miss.
horse. The
You turn
horse
it.
is
You
tired.
like you just like you turn into a horse, but like you as you try and shift into a horse, like the bullet wound, like spurts and bleeds more, and you like shift back into your normal self, unable to like try and do that transformation as wounded as you are currently.
Ouchie.
I thought you were going to say you turn into a horse like fully, you lose your brain power.
8 other horses here.
Sibern, you're up.
1 horsepower,
Okay,
0 brain
Severin
power.
is gonna grab Quinn and jump on the tiger's back so they can get the fuck out of here.
Are you trying to get away?
It's time to run away. I feel like it's time to run away.
Okay. So you're trying to like just like. Is he trying to like convince Paw to run away? Paw like kind of like motions that it's going to stay and fight with George because it needs to protect George, otherwise he's just probably going to get shot up like you all. But you do notice that like with like the number of people that are like left in the group is like 20 of them now. They're all still like trying to fight with like they have statistically taken damage.
Okay, I'll fight them as a wolf. That's what I must do. That's what I will do.
How dare you?
I could use be there for each other again. I'll protect Quinn.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, I'll fuck shit up.
Like, I designed this encounter specifically for this session. You will engage with it.
No, I'm just saying, like, White Paw's not gonna help you run away. He's gonna stay and fight with you. All can run if you desire. It's just not gonna take the time.
Yeah, we probably should run at this point, but like you can't use White Paw.
But with
White Paw also has an ability that makes it so they can't be touched by people that they want to be touched by.
Yeah, so like
it's like an ethereal thing.
Yeah. So, but you managed to like take a swing, like, and you're like trying to protect Quinn as like more like gangsters approach upon you, and with you and Kim together, you're able to take out the rest of the gangsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're currently in like
bullet holes enough.
you like you are currently like are panting with like bullet wounds and like as like you and like as White Paw like sort of like lets out a roar. As we switch over to the enemy's turn.
Rawr.
Rawr. So you've gunned up the vehicle.
Cannot drive away.
And they're just going to. You watch as like the individuals get out, and they pull out their guns and they start shooting.
Oh boy!
Come on. I'm not in a defensive position. They can't just shoot me. Ooh.
So go ahead and roll face danger, the both of you.
Okay, well I can't use my bloody minute of fire anymore, which sucks. Do I burn that as well? I probably shouldn't.
This and this. I'm taking undead, sealing shadow, natural fear of death.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to burn always prepared.
Always prepared.
So that's gone, but at least I won't take any damage.
Let's roll.
Actually, no. I won't burn it. I'm going to just roll with tags.
Yeah. I was like, can
Because
you
I'm
burn
burning
for
too
face
many
danger?
things. I think you can just burn anything you want if you want to get a good roll.
Yeah, I get you.
Can we take be there for each other because we're right next to each other?
I would say yeah, you can use what's her name?
Oh, did they use it so we can't?
Severners be there for each other last time.
Oh shit!
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Time to get shot. Let's see how this works.
I can't take body made of fire because I just used it, so I've only got a plus
What was that, Callie?
Am I still at a +1 from the ambrosia?
I would say yes.
Okay, cool.
I'm just rolling with one power tag and that's it.
Oh.
We're fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
Well, I did get a mild success.
Fine.
Mild success.
I'll take it rather than being hit.
Cool.
Yeah, look at that.
5.
Oh, 5. Why do you have 5?
5?
I think it's using the concussion and stuff. Yeah. So 1 + 4.
So that's also a mild success.
Mild success. So you both take -2, but I think.
Okay.
You both get a -1. So you take. Where is it? Where's the underforcers? Yeah, there it is. You take gunshot wound 2. And I believe that is enough wounds to get Dante out of the fight at the moment.
Ouch.
This is actually my first bit of damage I've taken because I've been super proactive and not taking any damage to this point.
So as you sort of like see them like shoot them up, like Dante sort of like Dante is falling onto the ground. Lane, you see them like they're not dead or anything, but like you can see the signs of going into shock.
I think I'm going to cut my losses here.
Yeah.
and be like, okay, fuck it, we can let them get away. We already know where they're going.
Yeah.
Well, their truck is tied up still.
Yeah, but they've got people with guns on it. They'll probably just like still just get it out. I think I'd rather save your life than.
Yeah.
I mean, we can always just chase them up later
That's fair.
with
So-
You know where they're
probably,
going, you
probably
know
a
what
police
they're-
force after they solve that murder.
As you sort of like, you make
I,
your, go ahead.
I will shout to them, be like, "I'll let the dogs go if you let us go."
There's like a bit of silence, and like they sort of like, I assume you put your like gun to like the dog. I'm guessing.
Yeah. I will.
Like this one like sort of like this is like one of the
I'm not actually gonna
K9's
get it, but
one of K9's head is twitching and shaking as like they sort of like have their guns trained on you. And they look to each other and they like there's this like understanding of what K9 is and means, and they're like, fine, let it go.
But you put your guns away first, and I will.
Oh god.
You see most of them put their guns away, but one of them keeps it up just to like sort of like wait until you drop yours.
I will put my gun away.
All right,
And
as you
push the
do,
dog to the side.
as
and,
you do-
go and pick up Dante.
yeah, as you do, K9, like the last head of K9 rushes off. The walker picks up the leash as they like sort of like load into like another like sort of nearby truck, and then
They had a second truck.
they have second.
Yeah,
there's
they
more
did.
than one.
Of course they did,
Like,
the
like
rich.
like one of the many limousines that showed up. They decide to lead into instead, and then they drive off. As you sort of like pick up Dante and you sort of lead them back inside, you see White Paw there and George with like sort of like a shot up Sibbern and Quinn as well. As you sort of lean, you all see Dante coming in. Dante currently in shock as he like as you sort of like throw them down. You can go ahead and roll me the three of you. One of you. One of you can roll
I'm
change
not
the
good with
game.
medicine.
Yeah, one of you can roll change the game to try and heal them.
Who's the healer of us?
I
The
guess
one-
I'll do it.
the one
You
that's
know,
down.
The healer, I know.
I mean, I have a couple tags I could use, I guess, but they're
Yeah.
not. You know, fuck it. Yeah, I'll use common sense for
Be there-
healing.
I'd say be there together, and because you have two friends, you can have like Sibbern and like
Help points,
Quim just
yeah.
like at your place. You can just like, hey, help me out, and you can give +2 to them. +2
Okay,
to
so
it.
from +2 from that. Okay, so I have a +4 because I have common sense. Can I add steady hand?
Yeah, you can add steady hand.
Okay. Where am I getting this other +1? Oh yeah, from the beat there together. So there we go. And then change the game.
Yep.
13.
Yep. You managed to like sort of
Okay.
like you managed to sort of like pack the wounds enough that like you get Dante out of shock. Dante, you sort of like you wake up from like this moment gasping as you
I think-
as you all like sort of like lean around together with like your different wounds, surrounded by like a bunch of knocked out individuals. Oh, that said, as you come running in and you all choose to help, Honeylip is going to take the time to get the fuck out.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was
Yeah,
what
run
we were
away, you bitch.
He's not gonna take a fight. Even if you all are wounded, he's not gonna pick a fight with a fucking tiger.
Honestly, fair. Even though the tiger's a defensive tiger.
Yeah, he doesn't know that. You watch as the tiger stalks and like walks around George before vanishing, and he's like sort of like walks up and he's like, "Fuck, should I call an ambulance or something?"
I think that would be best. Yes.
He's like,
I think so.
I think I could use one too. And I like lift up my shirt, and there's just like bullet holes.
he pulls he's like, all right, I'm gonna see if I can find one of the phones here, and he like dashes off. And as you all like sit there, you hear the crackle of the radio come to life. Lane,
Oh, for
Lane, you
fuck.
still there?
Yep, I'm here.
Whatever
You've got
happened?
impeccable timing.
Whatever happened at the Plaza Hotel was. Anyway, we'll talk about it some other time. I have people
We're gonna
on
need to keep the Plaza Hotel on tap, by the way. The Falzonis have something to do with it.
Of course. I don't know what that was, but it was a direct order from people way higher than me. Whatever,
They didn't want you helping out here, is what I think.
whatever
Gotta keep
you
your
all,
eyes about you, Captain.
yeah, whatever you all found yourself in, it's big. But I have officers on your way to arrest anyone you've apprehended, and
Can you have an ambulance coming too? We have injured.
I'll dispatch them as soon as I'll dispatch them right now.
Thank you.
So
Quite convenient. They call right as Honey Lip and everyone else leaves.
Yeah, I mean that's why I'm saying.
Have we
I
figured
think-
out who the old woman is in the corner?
yeah, she's
Oh yeah,
she's
I
there.
handcuffed
Just
her.
hanging out there.
I know, I handcuffed her.
I know, but I'm saying, do we know who she is?
She's the head of.
She's
She's
head of
the
the
head
Falzoni
Falzoni lady.
family. Yeah, she's head of the
Okay,
Falzonis.
I might have been pissing.
And from what I know, she's just a puppet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but you all like to have like a sort of like quick montage. There is like a the camera pans out as like a couple of like police wagons show up and like some police officers come in and they like start arresting people, reading them their rights as like the captain, where's her name? As Captain Shihan shows up again and like as you all like are pulled away and like you're all like getting medical attention a little bit as like this the woman is like sort of like led out and she sort of like looks towards you and Shihan says like, we're about to arrest everyone. If you have any chances to ask your questions, you can now.
Dante will get up from where he's like slumped against the fireplace and like make his way over to the woman, and when I look into her eyes, what do I see? What is the connection?
Alessandra Falzoni is her name.
Alessandra Falzoni.
You sort of like look into her eye, and you get like having been like with the connection that you have to the dead, and talking to spirits. You look to her, and she looks to you, and you get a feeling that this woman is like you. Not in the way of like powers or anything. She seems quite frail and weak. She didn't even fight. She just got she got locked up with no resistance. As she looks to you, but you get this feeling that she's like you, a soul walking amongst the living.
You're not real.
Oh, sweetheart, I am real. We're all real. It's just I'm a little bit more. I have friends in high places that can make me a bit more persistent than others. But she sighs and says, but I think I've kept my clock ticking as long as I've could. My benefactor would not be happy with this current development.
Oh, shit.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Ghostbusters!
It's him, isn't it?
She smiles and she says, I think he'd be very curious to meet you and your people. Be
Fuck.
careful. When you cause a shake-up in the underworld, it's bound to cause ripples.
Dante, walked away as quickly as he can in his current state and finds a new wall to slump against.
Mm-hmm. Captain...
Get that thing out of here.
Yeah. Captain Shihan has no idea what that conversation was about, and she looks to you, Detective Lane. She's like, "You understand any of that?"
Personal business, I think.
All right. Well.
Whatever it is, this woman is very evil.
Oh.
Though I doubt locking old money up would do any good, would it? Never does.
Probably not, but
Try your best.
we'll do what we can. She sort of she lights a cigarette and blows it into the air as she's let off. Alessandra Falsoni's let off, and she's like, Um,
I'm going to reach into my pocket and be like, nah, don't smoke that crap, and I offer him a cigar.
she takes it and she's like, thank you. She takes a long drag as she like looks off into the distance and she says like, that call off to help to, that was
Awfully convenient timing.
yeah. They didn't need that many people for a murder. But unfortunately, without losing my job and not losing my position as captain, I couldn't have helped you.
Corruption runs deep. Of course it does. Makes sense. I'm not in the force, though. So I can root it out from the start.
Yeah.
Obviously, I appreciate any help I can get without you losing your job, of course.
She nods. I'll be in contact in the future, or at least someone that works for me. I have a feeling what happened. You said you're interested in Royal Plaza Hotel, and well, she pats your shoulder. Think you're ready to work another murder case?
Anything that can get me paid, and anything that can keep these streets clean.
She nods. She takes another drag of the
Wonders.
cigar, and she's like, I don't think, off on the books, I can't pay you. Off the books, and I'll see if you can make rent this month.
Hey, look, you're just another client walking through my door like any other.
She nods as she, sort of like motions for the officers to like continue like dragging people away. Like George is like sort of like hovering over Quinn and Sibern, and as like the EMS people like are patching you all up and getting you all loaded onto stretchers to take you to the hospital. And he's like, all right, do you need me to like he's like telling the like office like he's like climbing into the ambulance with you all as you all are sort of like differently like you all are loaded up, and he's like, I hope I did good in helping y'all out.
Thank you.
Sibrin like reaches up and like gives him a high five with his good arm that's not like got like a bullet hole in the shoulder. It's like, that was totally radical, man. It was totally steadfast.
Thank you for the help with the revolution. It's
Thank you for the
80s.
revolution. So
Right, revolution.
the for the interest of time, the camera pans to perhaps like a week or so later as you all are in your office. The members of Miller Square, having been told by George and the and Captain Shihan about your involvement, pulled together and managed to give you all a substantial payday and thanking you for ousting the sharks from Miller Square. Of course, you all sit down and turn on like your old tube TV as it like sort of like that you managed to buy with your with your payment, your first ever payment for your first ever gig, as you all sort of lean in and like watch as like the news goes by and it declares like in breaking news, Alessandra Falzoni has died in I wouldn't say captivity, has died in incarceration.
Police custody?
Yeah, has died like in captivity. In breaking news, Alessandra Falzoni has died in police custody, having passed in her sleep while in jail awaiting trial. Unable to get the police unable to get any information out of her concerning any kind of It is believed that the Falzoni family crime business has come to an end, as that's the news being broadcasted as you all sit on the couch watching the TV.
Well, the old crone managed to escape questions after all.
Dante is just pacing back and forth behind the couch.
The camera pans again to it shows Delia ripping out an IV as she's released on a plea deal, saying hey, if you can tell us some information about the Falzonis, the cops talking to her, we'll see if we can get you out early. And she smiles with a knowing smile as the camera fades out again. It fades into like the Royal Plaza Hotel, this like massive casino mix hotel standing high in the city. As like you watch as like a man in rags walking 3 dogs walks into the hotel. And finally, the like as like the camera like fades out and fades in one last time in like the rainy dark street of Miller Square, it zooms in slowly on the darkened one-stop shop where the police tape has been torn and cast aside. From inside, loud clatter of objects shuffled around can be heard. Suddenly the lights at the store go on. The flickering neon sign outside the shop comes to life. One-stop shop. Open. It comes to life in like the little like flickering way that does like one word at a time. One-stop shop. 24/7. 24/7. At the glass door, a heavy-set figure turns over the closed sign to open as the camera pans upward to reveal the face of Sam Saddled. Harrowed, but very much alive.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ooh.
How did he survive?
It's
Oh,
not
God.
good.
And so
That's
Maybe there was a body in One Stop Shop.
the first case comes to a close as some have been answered while more questions are raised. At the end of the case, go ahead and we'll start like as always with the in the credits going from left to right. Detective Lane, what is your internal monologue?
We've rooted out one evil, and many more pop out, many more questions, but we did what we set out to do. I'm proud of my team. One day, probably never, probably not during my lifetime, but I hope that one day all of the evil can be rooted out of this city.
So I'd say you got another attention onto your Lost in Horror, but we're gonna go ahead and put a crack on Grizzled Old Man.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
And you said attention on Lost in Horror?
Oh, like you've already, like I said, like you've got, like I said, you can put an attention on.
I already leveled it up, yes.
Put attention on ex-cop.
Okay. Ooh, that levels that one up.
But yeah, but you've got a crack in
Crack
Grizzled
on
Old Man now. Quinn.
After that fully cracks, I'm going to become a young man again.
yeah.
Knees are breaking.
Quinn, what's your internal monologue?
Quinn's probably like, we did succeed technically, but it was very close. If it wasn't for the help of our friend with the tiger, that would have been quite a messy end to the story. We now have many new questions that desire answers.
Mhm.
We shall need to be looking into these next.
So you
And
can
more horse.
and more horse.
And
So
more horse.
you will get a level. You max out your attention on Horse to Water, so we can talk about that, and you'll go ahead and put a crack on your Friends with Benefits.
Cool. Okay.
Dante, what's your internal dialogue right now?
More answers, more questions. More answers, more questions, more corpses. Not any closer to finding the truth. I can't get that voice out of my head. I really shouldn't have eaten that ambrosia.
Go ahead and put a attention on, I guess we could say,
It did look tasty, to be fair.
On Mystery Cult?
yeah, on Mystery Cult, and put a crack on Sister.
Oh dear.
Most premium jelly.
And and finally, Siburn, what is your internal monologue?
Yeah, I'm a hero. Oh yeah.
Yeah, gnarly
It's
dude.
like took down the criminals. Oh my god, it was the coolest shit ever. We'd
So
be a
radical.
crime syndicate. It's radical. But yeah, he's just like so pumped that he did it right. He doesn't care that he ate some bullets. He's just like, oh my god, we did it as a team. That was so cool. Like he feels like a little vigilante, but also I suppose like like the wolf's hunger for violence grows, and he's just completely oblivious to it.
Yeah. So that is a I think we should have leveled up the wolf last time, right?
Yeah, last time we did, but I just forgot to do it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. We have time now, but yeah, we'll put attention on the wolf side of you, as you put a crack on your grandma Logos.
My grandma.
Yeah. So, with your intense leaning in on your mythos to solve this crime, you all feel the strain it's put onto your Logos, and so this is also partly my fault. So we'll do with the next session. We'll like try and mix in some Logos and some personal sides as well than just the mystery, you know. So, but.
Yeah.
So you feel the strain on your Logos as your mythoses tend to grow. Questions about where your powers came from, questions about who your powers relate you to, still swirl in your mind as you've really just started coming into the this is your first real delve into this city and all the secrets that it holds. And so as the credits roll after the first season of City of Mist, the All-Seeing Eyes investigations, we wonder what will happen next. And that's the first investigation finished, everybody.
Ooh.
Yippee!
Yeah. Got the groundwork laid out for the next one. When we all hit up the Royal Hotel, and all that good stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. Also looking forward. With that said, take a small break from City of Mist. We're gonna move on to a new system to try it out. It could be the same cast. It could be new people if the cast doesn't want to. Or doesn't have the time, because I know some of us are going to be busy this October. But we'll see who we can get together to play Alien, and then we'll definitely come back and do the next investigation, the next season of in the future. But
Previously on City of Mist.
thank you all so much for playing with me. Thank you all so much for
Thank you so much.
being in this game. Thank you all so much for coming by and watching.